Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome one, welcome all. It is the first. I thought it was going to be the opening ceremony, Jane, but it doesn't look like there is one, does it?
No, I don't know. They might, I don't know, bring out Gareth Gates for 10 minutes at the end or something.
But we are here. It's the opening ceremony / opening game from Munich, Germany versus Scotland. I'm here with my brother Jamie, and we're about to give you a little watch along, man. Jamie, how you feeling? It's here, bruv. We're finally here. Euros is happening.
Football, that means something. I love it. Like friendly internationals is the worst thing on earth, but international tournament football, yeah, is up there with the best stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this, especially the Euros. I think sometimes in the World Cup you can get some boring games, but the Euros is usually the best teams around the world, apart from like Brazil and that. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great tournament. I think this match is going to be interesting as well. I think it's going to be an interesting game. A lot of pressure on Germany.
I was going to say, do you think that the home nation usual, what do we call it, motivation will just get Germany over the line here? Would you think there's a possibility that they could like get a bit nervous, or how do you think they'll deal with the pressure?
I think, I think this game would tell us how they do. They're quite a young German outfit. They're going through a lot of change, Germany, ain't they? What we've seen in previous tournaments, previous years. They've got an exciting front three there. Yeah, I think, they could handle it. I mean, Germans handle things quite efficiently, usually, don't they? That's what they're known for. So I think they will. But look, they got the side of the draw they're on. If they get through their group, they could have quite a nice run to the final. So they would be my dark horses. I don't think they're the best team in this competition. I think Portugal, England, France are the three best teams, in my opinion. But yeah, Germany and Spain are my outsiders. It's a crazy thing to say because they're two top nations. But in recent years, I think France, England, Portugal.
Yeah, do you know what? I remember getting really. I mean, I got them in the sweepstake, which is probably why I felt like it as well. But I remember Spain in the World Cup. I thought, do you know what? They might actually do something here, and then they really just petered out in that Morocco game. And you know what I mean? I think Spain have gone through their cycle. I think that's what it is. They've gone through their cycle,
and it's hard to keep that going in national football. Was it 2008 to 2012? They were the greatest team on planet Earth, no doubt about it. And then they won tournament after 2012, and then after that, it's been a bit. A lot of their players grew old together. That's the problem there. Iniesta and Xavi's and stuff like that. Busquets, they all grew old together. And then you're looking for the new youngsters to come through, like Gavi and Pedri, who are good players, but they're nowhere near as good as like them quality world class players that we just said. Fernando Torres up front, David Villa, David Silva. These are cool. No, you haven't got them players today, have you?
Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, that team there that won the back-to-back Euros and World Cup was just on a whole nother level. That team,
they were the Barcelona of international football at the time, weren't they? That's what they were.
100%, without a doubt.
Fabregas.
Fabregas was almost like a bench player as well. That's how good the squad was.
Did Spain win the Euros with Fabregas up front?
2002, I think they did, didn't it? Yeah, I'm 12, sorry, 2012. Yeah. I think you're right. I think
Fabregas was up forward,
false nine. Big up John. Says big up DRIFTY and Jamie. He thinks it's going to be 1-1.
That was my scoreline earlier as well.
Very interesting. I'm not really sure what scoreline I'm going to go for just yet. I'm probably leaning towards a Germany win, but I hope Scotland can motivate themselves enough to make up for the lack of ability in comparison by the lack of effort. So yeah, I'm gonna be Himanshu says, don't hate me, but he thinks Bivol would be a prime Ward. Himanshu, not a chance.
No, Andre Ward is gravy.
Don't get me wrong. I think Bivol is a machine. He's an absolute machine. That guy is so good. But
Will beat Cole Froch in
Andre
his
Ward, nah, Andre Ward is quite possibly the greatest boxer of all time. Like,
Yeah,
if you actually look at how good he was, I think maybe the only thing that will stop it being that is his opponents. He doesn't
yeah.
have TV that, but if you look at his actual boxing ability, Andre
He did,
Ward,
and he didn't have the personality to go with it, though, did he? It was
yeah,
kind of a,
yeah,
he was a
he's very
boring
quiet
individual.
and
Nothing wrong with
yeah,
that, by the way. He's probably a lovely guy, but in that sport, you've got a heck of a personality to go with it, ain't you, as well? And he just didn't have that. But man, Cole Froch, I think everyone forgets how good Cole Froch was back then as well. He was a diamond, and Cole Froch couldn't get near him.
Himanshu's sleeping on Ward. I'm telling you, bruv, Andre Ward was different. He was a different class of fighter.
He was like the Mayweather of middleweight, super middleweights, wasn't he?
Yeah. Like I said, it's just his CV. His CV doesn't give him the credibility that all the other GOATs do, like your Mayweathers and, you know, all of the other guys that are out there. And obviously, I'm not going to talk about the generation before me because that's like what we do with the football. I'm sure Cruyff, Hullet, all these guys were better than the people we watch now, but we didn't watch them, so there's no point talking about them. So all the legends that I know from back in the day, do you know what I mean? There's no point me including them. I'm talking about from my point of view. So I'm just going to go on the people I've watched in my generation. And the people I've watched in my generation, I think Andre Ward he just had everything about him. Everything. His skill set he was just unmatched in terms of his skill set. His in-ring IQ, his power, his movement, his combinations. Andre Ward was special, man.
Yeah, and his defense work was different. He was probably the best super middleweight of his generation. Shadow of that. I mean, Cole Froch is up there as well. Cole Froch was different as well. He was.
Yeah, and look at the way Andre Ward just dealt with
Calzaghe. Yeah, Calzaghe. I wish we got Calzaghe versus Froch. Shame that never happened.
I think Ward wins that one. I think Ward, but obviously I'm going to be biased because Ward.
No,
I will admit Andre Ward is in my top 5 favorite boxers of all time, so I'm going to be a bit biased as well because of, you know, the love I have for him. But Andre Ward was special, man. I think the only thing we really got truly robbed of is Ward and Canelo not being similar age to get that. What a clash that would have been. If it would have been peak Canelo versus peak Andre Ward, that would have been an unbelievable.
Oh yeah, Andre Ward, Canelo, and Triple G in that. Yeah. Did you imagine that? Yeah. Did Andre Ward get light heavy? I can't remember.
Yeah, and he beat Kovalev.
But yeah, that's it. When Kovalev was like unbeatable, then
that was the moment I think that certified how good he was. Because the Kovalev was like a machine. I used to get worried for people fighting Kovalev because I'm like, you're fighting a cyborg, you're gonna get your ass whooped. What are you doing? Yeah. And then he got knocked down, got up off the canvas, won the fight, and then in the rematch, absolutely annihilated him in the rematch. So, but yeah. Boxing, that's something that I can talk about now because I'm on my channel, so people can't say you're a Liverpool channel. But like, no, we can talk about whatever we want here.
Yeah, it says DRIFTY TV. It doesn't say what sport.
Do you know what I mean? And plus, apologies as well, guys. I'm gonna just try and get through a couple of these crackers and pate because I haven't had a chance to eat. I'm hungry.
Crackers and pate. Look at the middle class man.
Have you ever had crackers and pate, Joe?
I hate pate. I hate. Lauren loves that stuff. I'm not a fan. The Brussels one or whatever it's called.
I think this one is liver pate.
Yeah, that's what I can't do.
Don't get me wrong. If I hear the word liver, I think, ugh. But liver pate, oh man.
Lauren loves liver. She likes liver. Liver's good for you, man. Liver's high. Is it high in vitamin D or something? Vitamin C or something like that. It's really good for you. But I can't be doing that. No. Why does Laura Woods look more like a man than Ali McCoist? Just putting it out there. I don't get the Laura Woods attraction. I don't get it, man.
Himanshu, he feels like he lost the Kovalev. No, he didn't lose the first one. I've got a feeling Himanshu doesn't like Ward. I'm getting the feeling that Himanshu
what gives you that idea? What gives you that idea?
I got a
Video
feeling Himanshu doesn't rate Ward.
Oh,
Tony
big up
Cruz last tournament.
big up Sadiq in the house as well.
Yeah, brother Sadiq, I see him in the building. Big up yourself. Big up everyone who's in the building. Smash the like button for me as well, please, people. Got 70 viewing here. Big up to everyone who's rocking with us for this one. Euros is on its way, man. They're really not going to have an opening ceremony, bro.
I don't know. What is it now? 25-2.
25-2. Normally, unless they're just going to do a little 2-minute ceremony, it would have already...
Well, guys are out there warming up, so they'll probably come back in. Then you have that 10-minute area, don't you?
Maybe they might, maybe they might just play the national anthem.
Look at Tony Cruz's honours. 1 World Cup, 6 Champions Leagues, 4 Super Cups, 6 FIFA Club World Cups, and 11 domestic honours. That's just
unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
And Pep Guardiola sold him because he weren't good enough. Mad.
Oh, is that what he said? I thought he left because the allure of Real Madrid was too much for him.
No, I don't think he wanted to leave Bayern at the time. Because I remember everyone saying it was a weird thing to happen. But then the law of Real Madrid is extremely strong.
Yeah, 100%. And at that time, I think Real Madrid had just got Ronaldo. Like they were looking like they were going to be that team.
Yeah, do you remember that summer when they bought Kaká and then a week later they bought Ronaldo? Not fair, is it? Like they broke the world record for Kaká, didn't they? And then a week later they broke the world record for Ronaldo. It's just, I bet Kaká felt like shit though. He probably felt like, oh, I'm the man now. You know, you just bought me world record fee, and then a week later they bought Cristiano. And like,
totally took the shine off it.
Yeah.
To be fair, it probably affected Kaká's ability to actually perform as well because he wasn't the focal point. Ronaldo became the focal point.
Yeah, because I don't think Kaká quite worked, did he? When he was
his Real Madrid career wasn't a success.
No,
not when you compare it to how good he was at AC Milan.
Yeah, it's different. He's Ballon d'Or winner at AC Milan, if I remember rightly, wasn't he?
AC Milan Kaká was one of the best players we've ever seen. He was unbelievable at AC Milan. He
was meant to be the next Brazilian superstar, weren't he? And he was for a little bit, but it sort of died off quite quickly, didn't it?
I meant you just straight hating Ward because I love him.
I think you love him. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's my guy, Andre Ward. It's funny because a lot of my favorites, they don't have to be the best. I'm not one of them people who like my favorite boxer of all time is Evander Holyfield. And even though he was great, I know he wasn't ever the best, but I just loved Evander Holyfield.
That's my favorite ever as well.
Oh, is it?
I love Evander Holyfield. Love him. Greatest cruiserweight of all time. 100%. And then, went up to the heavyweight division when everyone told him he was too small and dominated.
And he kind of was too small as well when you think about it.
Yeah, because he lived in the land of giants back then, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like the proper heavyweights, like massive.
Even people who weren't even necessarily super tall, like Riddick Bowe, was still just so much bigger than him. So it was like, do you know what I mean? Like crazy. I love Evander Holyfield. And everyone, have you ever seen the Evander Holyfield Mike Tyson documentary? I haven't. No.
On ESPN. And so they wanted a fight before Mike went to prison.
Okay.
So it was meant to be booked all the way back then. But obviously, Tyson did his thing and went to prison. But did his thing. I shouldn't say it like that. It's a really horrible crime that he did. I didn't mean it like that, guys.
We know. But yeah,
he
did what he did and went to
jail. He did what he did. Yeah, that's what I should have said. Did his things. That's awful. But yeah, they wanted to fight all the way back then. It's a great documentary. If you ever see it, Evander Holyfield and
I'll look out for it. I'll look
it's an ESPN. You know that ESPN 30 to 30 documentaries they do?
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's a brilliant watch if you can find it.
I wonder if it's on their YouTube channel then. Do you think it'll be on their YouTube channel?
Probably. Have a check on there.
Yeah, I'll have a look. And there were people back then who I knew were just absolutely great, but I just hated them, like Lennox Lewis. He was such a good fighter, but when he knocked out Bruno, I just didn't like him anymore because I used to like Frank Bruno. I was like, he just beat up Frank Bruno.
Who didn't love Frank? I never liked Lennox Lewis. I know he was meant to be British, but the man was Canadian.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, James, now I look back on it and I can do it in hindsight. What a fighter he was! Like, you know, when you look back on it now, you're like, Lennox Lewis was amazing.
Probably the best heavyweight of our generation, if we really deep it.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're being honest with ourselves. I mean, all Mike Tyson, because obviously, technically, Mike Tyson is our generation, like technically. So, like, yeah, but Lennox Lewis was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, him beating Frank Bruno in Cardiff. I didn't like that. So I was a Frank boy. He's who didn't love Frank Bruno, man? It's Frank Bruno.
I'm looking at now, see if it's coming up. I've just typed in Holyfield Tyson documentary. A few things have come up. Is it about half an hour long, I'm guessing?
Yeah, around that hour.
30, yeah. There's a boxing prime time one and a HBO one.
It might be the HBO one, actually. It actually might be the HBO. It's a bloody good documentary, though, if you can find it. It might be the HBO one.
Definitely.
Because it tells the story of, obviously they're two fights they had that they're famous for. And then, but it tells you the story of when they should have fought. Because Holyfield wanted to fight Tyson as his first heavyweight fight from a cruiserweight.
Oh, shit, did he?
Yeah. Because
what a lot of people forget about is Holyfield was so dominant in the cruiserweight division that there was just no point in him even staying in that division. Like, he was just so dominant. He was undisputed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has anybody unified the cruiserweight division?
Usyk and David Haye.
Yeah. Usyk.
They're the only three. I think Usyk, Haye, and I think that's it. Yeah, everyone forgets how good David Haye was at cruiserweight as well.
Yeah. That's the reason why I stick up for David Haye, because I think he falls into that unfortunate bracket like what Holyfield did. He kind of was a bit too small for heavyweight, but there was nothing left he could do in cruiserweight.
Yeah,
and that's why Usyk's so impressive with the fact that he's gone up to heavyweight and now he's unified the titles, because he's almost too small to be a heavyweight as well when you kind of think about it.
He's a machine, though.
Did
you see? In that fight with Fury? Did you see it in round 7 when his coach asked him if he wanted to kiss the cross?
No, I didn't know.
Do you know the story about that? Because his dad died, didn't he? And his dad was his everything. He was his dad, his best friend. He was his everything, his trainer and everything. And his dad used to come to him. He used to see his dad like before every fight. Obviously, he passed away, so he saw an apparition of his dad before every fight.
Okay. Yeah.
And then when he became heavyweight champion, his dad said he didn't need to come no more because he made it. So when he was losing that, he felt like he was losing that fight to Fury. They asked him if he wanted to kiss the cross. As soon as he kissed the cross, that man changed. After round 7, that man changed, and it's like it brought it out of him. Like his dad was there with him, fighting him, and that's how it felt.
That's powerful.
That's why I don't start on that man. Leave Usyk alone, man. You see?
Yeah, no, that's powerful. That's powerful.
It was really emotional when he was telling the story. When his coach was telling the story about it, why he did it. It's quite an emotional thing.
He started to cry in the ring, didn't he? If I'm not mistaken, didn't Usyk start crying in the ring? Yeah.
Go. It's on YouTube when he goes, "Do you want to kiss the cross?" He goes, "Yeah," and he kisses the cross, and he comes out in that 7th round. He's just like transformed, into a new man.
Big up AJ. Big up everyone in the building. Right, the opening ceremony starting, Jane. We are gonna get one. We're gonna get a 10-minute opening ceremony. Normally, it's way longer than that, though.
Yeah.
Isn't the opening ceremony normally about half an hour or something?
I think the World Cup's usually an hour, isn't it? So I don't know what year. I can't remember. These things are getting smaller and smaller now, though, aren't they?
Yeah. 15 minutes isn't long at all.
Do you remember FA Cup final days used to be 8 a.m. till kickoff?
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Like the whole day was the build-up, innit? Literally the whole day.
Hang on. Oh, no, get him out of the picture.
But you know what? Those were the days where that was the only game on telly, though, James. Remember, the youngest
Yeah.
won't even remember this. It was the only football game that was televised on TV. Was the FA Cup final?
Yeah, and they made it was amazing. You'd wake up for breakfast as a kid, and you'd be sitting there watching BBC Grandstand all day.
Yeah,
You know, they'd go to the teams' hotels and have interviews, talk to them as they're walking around, and there'd be all the activities going on, and all that. It was
build up.
Yeah, it was like the biggest thing in football at the time, wasn't it? That final was like everything. And now it's like, just turn it on when it's kickoff. It's so different. What is this?
Himanshu, I'm trying to figure out what game to play, bro. I'm not sure what game I'm gonna play.
Have you played the Resident Evils?
Oh, Resident Evil is my favorite game.
It's my greatest games, man. Them and Silent Hill.
Oh, Silent Hill, what a game.
Yeah,
it's difficult though. Silent Hill's really hard, man.
Yeah, I can't play it on my own though. I'm man enough to say it scares the shit out of me, that game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what other horror game it was. Alone in the Dark. Have you ever played Alone in the Dark?
Yes, but I had it on the PS1.
That's a good horror game.
Back in the day,
That's a good horror game. Have you played Fear before?
No, I've not played Fear. Not played
Bro, Fear.
Good
game, man.
I'll give that. I like horror survival games. Evil Within. Have you played them?
I'm sure I've heard of that. I don't think I've played it though.
Get the Evil Within. I think the first one's pretty cheap at the moment on Xbox and PlayStation. Bloody good game, that is. You like that? Really.
Is it a third person or first person?
Third person, I believe.
Okay. Because like Fear, for example, is first person, so it really makes you feel like you're there. Because the thing is with Fear, because it's a shooting game, it's not as scary as maybe some of the other games. Because you see, like Alone in the Dark, for example, that game is more about, and like Silent Hill, like you barely have a weapon in Silent Hill, so you're constantly just thinking, how am I even going to defend myself from what's happening? Scary, do you know what I mean? Whereas in Fear, because you've got this big, massive machine gun, you still feel like you can defend it. The game's scary, but you feel like you can defend yourself because you've got this big, massive machine gun. Do you know what I mean? But I'll check it out though. I will check it out.
Yeah, it's a great game. Do you remember an old game called Dino Crisis?
Yes, I do.
It was like Resident Evil with you're on a dinosaur land, and it's like Resident Evil with dinosaurs, isn't it?
Yeah. I do
love that game. I used to love that game.
I do, yeah. Big up, Luke. Maybe we'll have to find a 2-person survival game, bro, and we can play it together.
Yeah, definitely.
In fact, the people actually let me know about one. What was the name of it? There was a game the people let me know, and I did look into it, and I was thinking about getting it. And it's a multiplayer, it's a co-op. It is a way out. Have you ever heard of a game called A Way Out?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, the people was telling me that that it's a survival game, and it's like up to 4 people can play it.
Oh, sweet.
Or is it? Oh, maybe maybe it was this one actually. Maybe it was Phasmophobia. Maybe Himanshu's right. But yeah, it's like it was a multiplayer horror game or survival game, should I say?
I'll check them out. I do love them. You got the Dark Pictures anthology as well. Have you seen them games?
Nah.
You got The Devil in Me and all them sort of games. They're good.
That game just scares me, the name of that. The Devil's in Me, you know.
Yeah. They're remaking Silent Hill 2, ain't they? Like they did with Resident Evils.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah, I love them games.
Do you know what? I even thought the Silent Hill movie was good.
Yeah, I didn't mind them.
What is this opening ceremony, Jay? Man?
I don't know. It's just
how underwhelming is this as an opening ceremony?
It's just a load of,
like someone just said it best. When Diana Ross did that opening ceremony for the World Cup, that's how you do an opening ceremony. Proper performance. I mean, she missed the penalty, which was hilarious, but
and they still blew up the goal.
Yeah. But that was like, you know what I mean? Like
this is like a Teletubbies tea party.
Yeah, what's going
It's
on?
like a kids show, ain't it? It's a bit. Yeah, it's a bit.
The ending is kind of cool that they've made it like end with the logo. But other than that,
Yeah,
now I know why it was only 5 minutes.
yeah. This took 6 months to rehearse as well. You probably.
This Germany team, I think, is underrated for their first 11. Though, if they can keep their first 11 fit, I think they could win the tournament. You know.
Yeah, that is the. They got like Wirtz and Musiala behind the striker, ain't they? So they got like,
Yeah. I think they're playing. What's his
talent
name
there.
up front? Isn't it Havertz?
Yeah, that's the free. So they got some talent. There's no doubt about it. They need goals, though. I don't know if they've got enough goals in their team. But Germany are so good in tournaments where they can just win games 1-0. Constantly 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Another thing that's actually really refreshing is that Gundogan got over his injury problems. Because if you remember, before Man City bought him, he was very injury prone.
Yeah, well, they gave him the magic medicine, didn't they? It's been all right since. There's Robbo.
I think I'm about 10 seconds in front of you, so I'll pause it once the timer comes up.
Awesome.
Tony Cruz's last tournament.
Yeah, it's sad seeing all these legends retire. And Tony's not even that old, is he?
I think he's 35. I'm quite surprised he's giving it up now.
Maybe he thinks I've done everything in the game. I can chill out now.
Do you know what? Just like what Klopp said, maybe they just want to be able to be at home with their family now and not have to travel all over and miss Christmas and all the other things. You know what I mean?
He's got money to burn. He never has to worry about anything. You know, you may imagine retiring at 34, 35, being a multi-millionaire with no money problems ever again.
Yeah.
And you can retire, spend time with your family and chill and pick up little things on the way, maybe do little jobs here and there, like for TV and stuff.
I'd be worried I'd miss the game. I think that would be the only thing.
Exactly. That's it, ain't it? That's why some going to coaching or media, ain't it? Why is Jurgen Klinsmann letting this little woman lift this trophy? She's struggling big time.
I was going to say, did she request to hold it? Because that looks pretty heavy. I'm thinking, shouldn't one of the other guys grab it?
Maybe she's like, struggling. Who is it?
I know
like she's got to be a sports star, obviously. I just don't know who.
She must be like a head president or something like that. Why they're making her hold it? Because for real, otherwise it'd be like, Klinsmann, take the trophy, no man.
Oh yeah, Beckenbauer passed away, didn't he? So, is that his wife?
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, that makes
Beckenbauer's wife. That makes sense.
Okay, so that makes perfect sense. Then
there you go, and that's another reason why Germany might go for it as well.
That makes perfect sense. Big up Honesty in the building. Says, did you guys know there are 200,000 Scottish fans in Germany? That's 4% of Scotland's entire population. Wow. Raw. Bloody hell. I did know there was 200,000, but I didn't realize, like, yeah, when you think about it, for real, that is a lot. So the country must feel quite empty right now.
Yeah.
To have 4% of the whole population just leave at the one time and be like, oh, it's a bit quiet around here, isn't it?
Wow. Now, big up the Scots, man.
Big up Honesty. Yeah, it makes sense that it was back.
It's a big weekend for Scotland. It's a big weekend for Scotland. They got this game today, and they got a WWE pay-per-view tomorrow in Scotland as well, ain't they?
Oh, okay.
So they got a big weekend for the Scots. Big weekend.
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I don't follow wrestling anymore.
Yeah, they got a pay-per-view there tomorrow in Glasgow. First time ever. So yeah, big time for Scotland.
Big up man like Jav, who says he's in Glasgow right now and it is quite quiet. Yeah, it must be, man. If everyone's gone to, I gotta rate that as well, you know, because to know that you can't get a ticket but you just want to go for the vibes, I rate that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not far, Germany, is it? It's a short trip on the plane or on the train if you go into France and get connecting trains. It's quite a going into Europe, it's quite nice. Oh, that's touch, man. Give it that. That's lovely. That trophy's beautiful.
It is a nice looking trophy. It hasn't always looked like that though, right?
Can't remember.
I'm sure the
remember.
European trophy is.
You have to ask Germany and Spain because they're the ones who win it. So. Here they come.
This Munich stadium is amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
The Allianz Arena.
So's the new Real Madrid stadium. Jesus. It's a work of art.
Scotland's got some decent players in there, though.
Yeah, I'd love Scotland. I'm not all about this British state. I'd love Scotland to win this thing.
McTominay always plays well when he plays for his country.
Yeah, haven't really got goals in their team. That's the only problem with Scotland, ain't it?
Yeah. I mean, Armstrong is he's a decent goal scorer.
Yeah.
Come on, Robbo.
Scottish anthem. They're a proud nation, man. McGinn has been excellent this past season.
I've considered moving to Scotland. I've heard some nice things about living up in Scotland.
Yeah, it's meant to be lovely, especially Edinburgh and places like that.
I've got a friend who actually did move up there. Where did he move to? It might have been Edinburgh he moved to, you know.
Yeah, it's meant to be beautiful around there.
I haven't been up to see him. I think it is Edinburgh he moved to, you know. I haven't been to see him, but yeah, he said it's really nice up there.
Steve Clarke, former Liverpool number 2.
I rate Steve Clarke.
Good coach. Good coach, man. He's done well in Newcastle with Scotland.
Yeah, this Germany first 11's good, man. If they can keep the first 11 fit.
Yeah. I've got to say, I do like the German national anthem. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, but I do like it.
But isn't their national anthem about being apologetic? Isn't that what
so.
the national anthem is actually about?
Yeah, it might be actually, because it's different, ain't it? It's so German. I love it. Kimmich, that's a heck of a team, actually. Rudiger, Jonathan Tah.
Here we go. We're here. Jav got left behind. All his friends have gone Germany while he's got to stay behind to work. I feel it for you, bro. I feel it for you. At least you're here with us, bro. Big up. We're here, James. One more advert and then we're here. Euros have started, bruv.
Oh, bloody ITV and their adverts. Deutschland.
It's the only thing in it about ITV. But then you think to yourself, but I've got to pay bloody £170 or whatever it is for the TV license. I think, would I just prefer BBC showed adverts and we didn't have to play and we didn't have to get the TV license?
Yeah, exactly. I prefer ITV's coverage as well.
I flip in between because I think sometimes I'll flick to one and then I'll realize the other one. And then, yeah, I think it depends.
Yeah, there's only so much Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer I can take. I like Ian Wright and ITV.
Yeah, it's funny though. Ian Wright worked for Match of the Day, but always did ITV international games. I always thought that was such a strange thing.
Yeah.
And he doesn't do Match of the Day anymore, so he can work wherever he wants now.
Yeah. I don't know why Sky ain't got him up, to be perfectly honest.
I reckon they probably will. Because in on the overlap, he said the only reason he left Match of the Day was because it was too much of a commitment of having to be there all day, driving all the way up, being there all day. He'd get back really late, sometimes have to stay over, whatever. So I think the commitment. So if Sky can find a way that he doesn't have to do such long days, I think he might do it. I think he might sign up.
Yeah, because the BBC studios are in Manchester, ain't they?
Yeah,
So yeah, they're
so
trying. Sky Studios are in London, ain't they? So it'd be a lot
easier for him.
easier
Yeah,
for him. Yeah.
because even when he does the overlap, he has to drive all the way up there and all the way back to do
Yeah,
the
that's in Manchester
podcast.
as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they do the overlap in Manchester.
Oh, that is a team. Woo-hoo. That is an 11.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, that Germany 11 could win the tournament, but it's
Is there
about their
goal? Is
squad.
there? Is there a lot of goals in that team though?
But like you said, bro, they just got to win 1-0.
Yeah,
That's it, bruv. That's all they've got to do. They just got to win 1-0.
they are the masters of it.
Big up everyone who's jumping in as well. Love for joining us.
Che
Smash
Adams
that
up
like
front.
button on your way
Jesus.
in.
Could we lend them like Ivan Toney just for a tournament or something like that? Just to help them out.
We're here. First off, we are almost underway.
The Germans.
Keeping it real says, forget England. He's a Germany fan for this tournament.
Yeah, the Germans.
Right, we've kicked off. I tell you what,
yet.
James, I'll pause. I'll pause on 10 seconds. So just let me know. No, 15 to give you
sweet.
To make it
I'm on
easy
I'm
for
on
you.
ITVX. I don't know why. So I'll get in I've got a brand like I've got Sky, but I've only got the box downstairs. So we just ordered a new box to put in the office. So that'll be here in a couple of days, and I'll be able to be more in time then.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah, I'll pause mine on 15 seconds, bro. So just let me know when yours has started.
Will do.
I love Ali McCoist on cold commentary. I think he's without doubt the best cold commentator, Ali McCoist.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Unbelievable. I wish he could do every game he watched.
Right, what was that? Right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Boom. There we go.
We're
all synced up. If you lot want to sync up with us on the 20th second, guys, kickoff. Tournament is underway. That Germany kit's quite nice, actually. I've just noticed the shorts and the top have got like the synchronized lines.
Has there ever been a bad German kit?
No, there probably hasn't, to be fair.
No, man. It's just I used to love the green kit in the 90s.
Yeah, I remember that kit. Yeah, that Germany kit is nice. When they've zoomed in now, I like that. That kit is nice, man.
It is nice.
Rudiger over the top. Oh my God, they're in already. Oh, good save.
Verts
in already. Even though everybody already knows how good Verts is, but if he absolutely busts up this tournament, I've got a feeling that Leverkusen might struggle to hold on to him. Like if after the season he's had, if he goes and has a tournament like that, maybe the Real Madrids and the Bayern Munichs, you know what I mean? Like there's they're going to struggle.
Bayern Munich take Verts off Leverkusen, that'd be horrible. Because that's what they do, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they do. That is what they do, bruv. That is what they do.
Do you remember when Leipzig came close to beating them that year and they took their manager?
Yeah. That's what they do. They're like, right, let's just, you know what I mean? Look what they did to Klopp when he was at Dortmund. They were like, yeah, let's stop this. We'll just take all your players and then
took Goetze, Lewandowski, Hummels.
Like all the key ingredients.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Real Madrid took Sahin off him. Like it was just like, can I keep any of my players, please? Like, what the hell's going on there?
I wouldn't want to be a manager in Germany. You just don't have the. There's no way Bayern Munich and Leverkusen do that again next season.
No, they're not.
Not allowed.
I mean, they tried to take flipping. What do you call it? They tried to take Alonso, innit?
Yeah, they were already after Shabby, so that tells you everything.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is the destination for him now that we've got Slot. Because if Real Madrid somehow don't need a manager at the end of next season, Bayern Munich would just come and take Xabi Alonso.
Definitely.
I mean, obviously, unless company's doing an unbelievable job.
It's mad, ain't it? Company on 24 points got Burnley relegated, but think it's one of the biggest jobs in world football. But Sean Dyche, who's done better jobs at Bayern Munich, Burnley never got the same respect.
One thing I will say is that I think that Company does play really good football, and I think if you give him
Yeah.
the better players, I think he will show it. Because if you look
Oh,
at the
yeah.
way Burnley played in the Championship, they were actually really good to watch in the
Oh,
Championship.
yeah. They were just extremely naive in the Premier League, weren't they?
Yeah. He stuck to his principles, and it ended up meaning that they didn't start. That Germany kit is nice, man. Every
It's
time
wrong,
they
ain't it?
zoom in on it.
Are you, as a Brit, are you allowed to wear a German kit?
Now you are, I think. Now
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are.
I like the Argentinian kits as well.
Do you know what? One thing I respect about the Germans is they've spent the entire time since apologizing, understanding what it was, and trying to right the wrongs. Whereas a lot of others are like, let's just forget about it and move on. At least Germany have tried their hardest to like be apologetic about it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I love Germans. I love Germans.
I mean, obviously you get the odd people who want, but in like generally speaking, they've spent the whole time trying to apologize for it rather than brush it under the rug.
Do you know, Germany's a lovely country, yeah, with great history and stuff like that. But no one ever goes there as a holiday destination, do they?
I was going to say, I don't even know anyone who's been to Germany.
You don't like, they've got obviously great history and architect and a beautiful country, but no one ever goes, I'm going to go holiday in Germany, you know? Yeah.
Maybe because the weather's not that great.
Don't know. Their summers are really hot, ain't they?
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
you're right. I don't really
really
know.
hot.
I don't really know that much about the actual ins and outs of.
Like people go around them. They don't go France. They go like Belgium and Holland and
South of France is beautiful, though, isn't it?
South France is like different.
I've only been to the north and central France. I've never been south, but when you see it, you're like, yeah, south of France looks amazing.
The only place I've ever been in France is Lille.
Okay.
I went to Lille for a Christmas market. Me and the wife went to Lille years ago before we had kids and everything, and went to a Christmas market there, and it was the dirtiest place I've ever been to in my life.
Like littered streets and stuff like that.
There was and shit everywhere, like dog shit everywhere. You've never seen anything like
it. Oh,
right.
it,
absolutely everywhere.
Oh, God.
The market square was beautiful. The market square was beautiful, but somehow, oh man, it was. But and because it's winter, it was cold, man.
When I was a kid, I remember my parents. I think like is it Cannes?
Yeah,
yeah. Cannes, Calais, Bologna, Paris.
Middle class drift.
I bet.
And crackers, Lille, Cannes. I'm hearing it.
Yeah, Bologna. Yeah, Paris. Yeah, I've been quite a few places in France. I've been to about 4 or 5 different places in France, but I've just never been to the south of France. France was quite a regular holiday destination for us as a family. We used to go France quite often. Yeah, jump on the ferry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bologna was nice. I did like. Is it Bologna? Yeah, it is Bologna, isn't it?
Nicest place I've been to in Europe is actually in Bruges in Belgium. Beautiful.
Okay.
It's like an old fairy town place. It's weird. I can't explain it. It's like, have you ever seen the film?
Amsterdam's like that. Amsterdam's
yeah,
quite like
it's a bit like Amsterdam, but it's more like it's like a fairy tale sort of place. The way it's all built and the castles and the architecture and the canals and all that. It's absolutely beautiful. And we stayed in a nice hotel there, right next to like a big chocolate shop and all that. And we went to a chocolate museum, like because obviously it's in Belgium, you've got to go and do chocolatey stuff, ain't you? And we went around this, and I'm allergic to peanuts, right? And we went around this whole chocolate museum, and at the end of it, you're going to taste the chocolate, and you're watching it being made the whole walk through in different processes, and you're going to get shitloads of it at the end to eat, right? Made with peanut. There's me, I can't eat any of it. So what am I doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
what was it? Was it hazelnut?
No, peanut. Proper. Yeah.
Oh, because hazelnut flavored chocolate is sensational.
Yeah,
like, you can't beat hazelnut flavored chocolate.
But peanut, yeah, I was like, oh, I can't do anything with that, can I?
Yeah, but people who don't know, Jamie's got a peanut. Yeah, Jamie's got a peanut allergy. So
I was like, Lauren, is it any good?
At least your
But,
allergy's not super bad though, because some people can't even be next to it or it affects them.
sometimes if I smell it in the streets, it burns my nose.
I remember you saying actually, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not super strong. Where if it's mixed with something like in a factory and a trace gets on something that shouldn't, like it's just a trace gets on something it shouldn't be on because it's made in the same factory, I'm all right with that. I know some peanut allergy people that can't have anything even made in the same factory
Yeah,
as
or they
something
get
like
all
that.
that,
So where they got really severe. So I'm not like that, but yeah, my throat and tongue swells up if I eat peanuts.
I remember that was why, because I remember when I used to think, why are they so adamant that they make sure on a flight that they can't have peanuts? And then when
Yeah.
someone told me literally, because if it even gets into the air duct,
Yeah.
if you've got a peanut allergy, like you can just totally have like a whole, I was like, raw, just from like literally like inhaling the air, you know. I was like, bloody
Yeah, because they
hell.
pump oxygen into the planes, don't they? When you're like,
Yeah.
so when that's all going through the air duct, and if that comes into the air ducts, yeah, it can
Yeah, I
severely.
think so.
You can
Literally, someone
die.
opens a
You
pack of
die in
peanuts
minutes.
on a plane, bang, that's it. I was like, shit, I didn't
Yeah, you can
realize
die
it was that bad.
if you haven't got your medicine. You can die in minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
It's horrible.
That's why they can't have peanuts on aeroplanes anymore.
Yeah, and sesame seed stuff. Same thing.
Yeah,
Stopping
allergies are so crazy, man.
And the thing is, you don't know you got it till you tried it. That's the only problem.
And you can develop a peanut allergy at any point of any day of any minute of your life. Like all of a sudden, bang, like that, you can go from not having a peanut allergy to having one, which is crazy.
Go
Germany!
Oh!
Florian Wirtz, 1-0.
Shot.
Good finish.
This kid's special. I think Gunn should have probably saved it, to be fair, but
yeah, he's got a hand to it.
It's a great goal. Kid don't look German at all.
Do you know what? He's got a slight look, he looks a bit like Vardy a little bit, don't you think?
He does. The forehead
he
and the eyes.
actually looks a little bit like
Vardy.
Does.
The forehead and the eyes, ain't it? And
yeah,
the hair.
He's got a little bit of a Jamie Vardy look to him. Look at the switch of play. Proves out wide.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Trent like switch. Lad of cut in. Too much time in the ball there.
Yeah, keeper's got to say. Yeah, keeper's got to save it.
It's not
Kimmich
actually in the corner.
Ball in, Wirtz.
Oh, he's got to be saving that.
Yeah, he's got to be saving. Looking at it again, keeper's got to do
straight at the keeper.
Better.
Straight at the keeper.
Yeah.
That's
actually very, very bad goalkeeping looking back on it. Very bad.
The problem is that Germans had far too much time on the ball. Far too much time.
Come on. You'll be so disappointed you've waited all this time till the tournament kicks off and then your goalie makes a howler like that.
Yeah. Well, let's hope they don't do what the Colombians did.
Now it's an uphill battle. Oh, yeah, that was madness. Do you remember that?
Stepped off the plane and just like that.
Flipping hell. That was great. Like, I'm all for people being like held accountable, but that was absolutely ridiculous, man.
Yeah. It's
a football match, for fuck's sake.
Do you remember when Gerard Houllier banned is it David Ginola from France after his mistake in the penalty? When he missed the penalty in World Cup qualifying.
What wasn't Cantona something to do with that as well? Like
something like that. And France didn't.
No. Cantona's one was he took the corner when he should have kept it in. Like he played it into play when he should have kept it in the corner, and then they counterattacked.
And Ginola missed the penalty, and France didn't make the World Cup, and Gerard Houllier banned him.
That is mad, isn't it? That is mad. What a player Ginola was, bloody hell.
Yeah. Who was it? The Villa manager that called him fat.
Oh, did he?
That? Yeah, remember he called him fat and put him back in the Villa reserves to defend because he said he didn't know how to defend. So he put him back in the Villa reserves.
Tries to ask him how to defend. What the hell?
It's mad, ain't it? I'm sure the chat will remember, but
Ginola was a baller, man.
Yeah. Oh, he gave the ball away. That's it, Ren. Big up. It weren't the penalty. He gave the ball away, weren't it?
Maybe
There you
that's got
go.
something to do with the
Yeah, that's
Cantona
it.
thing then, because I remember
Yeah.
Cantona never really played for France again after that either.
Yeah, that's right. He gave the ball away and they scored on the counter and knocked France out. That's right.
Ali, we are on 13 minutes and 10 seconds, bro. So if you guys want to link up with us, 13 minutes and 15 seconds. Yeah, big up, nearly 100 of you in here. Love as always, people. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribing to Jamie's channel as well, guys.
I think this competition's quite open, you know.
Well, here's the crazy thing. If Scotland score, it's game on again. So at 1-0, Scotland have just got to dig in, make sure that they don't lose their motivation. And you know what I mean? You can always get back in the game at 1-0.
Ain't there 3 places for third best finishes as well?
Yeah.
So Germany also at the same time, Scotland do lose this game. They don't want it. Taking a 1-0 loss would be fine for them.
Yeah, you don't want to get battered. Yeah.
If you're looking for that third place finish as well, that could get you through as well. So
you want to make sure that you keep because if they can keep this respectful, they've got to get a win, maybe in the draw out of the next games, and then they can go through in the third place or maybe even runner up. So
yeah, Croatia are a good team. I don't know if they're quite the team they used to be. JD, I don't know if they're quite the.
What it is, I think Croatia, a lot of their better players are just older now, isn't it? Yeah. That's all it is. I think the same thing happened to Czech Republic. Do you remember when Czech Republic's team was brilliant, but then they just all got old?
The 96 Czech team.
Yeah, brilliant. But then because they all got old, they couldn't keep up.
Yeah. Cool. People forget how good Patrick Berger was, man.
Yeah. Super player. He had a wonder of a left foot, my days.
Do you remember when Alex Ferguson said he bought the wrong Czech player when he got Karol Pawlowski and we got Berger?
Yeah. And then Berger scored that hat-trick against Chelsea.
Yeah, Berger was great, man. Great player.
Ah, come on there.
Scotland giving it away too easy, yeah.
Yeah,
just dropping off.
Scotland can't get a foothold in the game at all.
Yeah, they're dropping off too much. Can't give this German team with the ability they got with too much time on the ball. Got Rudiger, he's upped his game since he's gone to Madrid, ain't he?
He has.
Quality defender. Do you remember he was a bit shaky at Chelsea?
He was. When he was at Chelsea, I'm the first to say I didn't think he was that great. He's gone Real Madrid and he's upped his game tenfold.
Yeah, he was a bit shaky at Chelsea, weren't he? You could get at him and stuff like that. And now he's like one of the best defenders around.
Maybe it's that Chelsea effect.
Definitely. Oh, Pavel Nedved. Yeah, what a player he was. One of my favourite players, Pavel Nedved.
He's one of the greatest of his generation, 100%.
Looked like Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. Yeah, that square jaw, didn't he? And the blonde hair.
You know what? I watched the Roadhouse remake the other day. I enjoyed it.
It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. Connor's just been Conor McGregor in it. I don't think he was acting.
Because Jake, I really like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's a brilliant actor.
Yeah, he's very underrated.
That probably added to. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I didn't change the banner. My bad, people. My bad. Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. The funny thing is, a lot of the actors that I really like, I know they're not great actors. I just like them. You know what I mean?
You like their movies and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like
Nightcrawler.
Jason Statham. He's not a great actor, but I like him. I like watching his movies.
Yeah, well, who don't like a Jason Statham movie? I mean, like, you know, you gotta get
yeah, some people don't. Some people like hate him or they don't. But I'm just like, if it's Jason Statham, I'm down. Like, because I know it's gonna be an enjoyable watch. It won't be a great movie, but it will be.
It's a popcorn movie, ain't it? You're having a bit of fun.
Yeah,
the popcorn movie, you're having a bit of fun. You don't have to take it seriously. Put your feet up, hour and a half. Just have a bit of fun with a Jason Statham movie. That's what they're about, isn't it? Not every film has to be like a 3-hour classic, do they?
Everybody can't be Leonardo DiCaprio. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Everybody can't be like, you know, Oscar nominee. Like what's like Tom Hardy. If Tom Hardy's in it, I'm watching it. I know it's not always going to be the greatest film, but Tom Hardy, he's brilliant. I just like him. So do you know what I mean? If he's in it,
great ball.
good goalkeeper, and he came out.
Yeah, Legend. Have you seen Legend? Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
Great
He was
film.
wicked in that.
He plays both parts, don't he? And it's just great.
I'm trying to think if there's any other actors that like I really love watching their films, but I know they're not necessarily
Sylvester Stallone.
What's his name?
Hang on. Great ball. Musiala. No. Musiala. No.
Scotland, it's over. Unfortunately, it's over, lads. Oh, man.
Sorry, man, like James.
I think this is going to be a bit of a rout here. We might be looking at 3-4-0, man.
I said there's no goals in this team. They got 2 in minutes. It was too easy, though. There's no pressure on the ball.
Yeah, there isn't, man.
They're just dropping off. Great play.
22 years old. What a talent.
Yeah. Have you heard his accent, though? It's mad.
Because he was born in England, weren't he?
Yeah. He's very English when he talks. He sounds like a Brit who's been living in Germany, has picked up the accent.
Yeah. Like his family's German, but he was born in England or something like that. What a finish.
That's a sweet finish, man. Just put his foot through it.
Can't blame the keeper for that one.
No, that's a beautiful finish. Look at that. Beautiful finish. Great goal. Sometimes you just got to... I don't like always teams sitting back and letting the better players have the ball. Sometimes I think you got to rough people up a bit. You know, making sure they're in a game, because you're allowing people like Musiala and Toni Kroos to dictate games of football without no pressure on them. You're going to get annihilated.
Yeah.
Just rough them up a bit. What have you got to lose? You're not meant to win this game. Just go and rough them up a bit.
No, I agree.
Put your foot
Kroos,
in.
Musiala, Wirtz, you can't give these guys time on the ball.
No, put your foot in a little bit. Play some long balls into the diagonals. Try and get some momentum. Look at that. He's done already, that fan. It looks like he tattooed his own hand as well. Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching Hungary play. I think Hungary are quite a good team.
We get to see Szoboszlai.
He's the youngest captain at the Euros, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I just remembered who I was thinking of, Jay. Mark Wahlberg. I love a Mark Wahlberg movie.
Yeah. I like, is it Meet the Parents? Is it that one?
No, Daddy's Home.
Daddy's Home, that's it.
Yeah,
Daddy's
I like
Home the second one as well.
Hilarious, bro.
Because he's in the second one, his dad's Mel Gibson, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like the most manly of men are father and son. It's hilarious.
Have you seen Pastor Stew?
No, I haven't.
It's actually based on a true story. It's actually like really enjoyable. It's actually really sad though. It's like a sad, like you think it's going to be a comedy, but it's actually like quite a sad film. But he was really good in it.
Have you ever seen one of his early films?
No, Father Stew. Sorry, not Pastor Stew. Father Stew.
I'll check that out. Have you seen one of his early films called Fear? With Reese Witherspoon?
No, I don't think I have actually.
Oh, great film. It's got the guy who used to be in CSI in it, and Reese Witherspoon's the daughter, and Mark Wahlberg's like this. He plays. He's a bad character in it. He's like a boy from the wrong side of the tracks, and Reese Witherspoon gets his attention and all that, but he's like a sociopath.
Okay, yeah, and I'll check it out, man.
And he basically comes after their family. And it's
yeah, he's really young in this.
It's cool. It's
bloody hell, yeah.
It's a really good. Yeah, give it a check. It's actually a really good film. Surprisingly good.
Yeah, I'll check that out, man. Yeah, Mark Wahlberg. He's one of my favorite actors. Mark Wahlberg. I love Mark Wahlberg.
I love him in The Departed.
Oh yeah.
It's just everything's a swear word. It's just
that film is just so good. I know it's obviously a remake of the what is it? A Korean film? I think it is, isn't it? It was a remake. But yeah, Departed. I love that film, man.
It's
That was
it's
such a
goated,
good
man.
movie.
That's anything thingy.
I
Movie
never.
is goated.
My missus got proper angry at me, bro. I could not stop laughing at that scene where he walks in the room and then he throws the toy duck at him. Do you
Yeah.
remember the bit when he went?
It's Internal Affairs, I think, the remake, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's a Michael
Internal
Douglas
Affairs,
film,
yeah.
ain't it? Michael Douglas
Yeah.
film.
No, it's like a, is it Korean or it's like
Well, International Affairs is when they go to China, ain't it?
it's I definitely
Michael
know it's a
Douglas.
remake though.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Bloody hell. That was a brilliant. Oh, come on, ref. That's not a foul.
Yeah, Hong Kong, originally a Hong Kong movie.
Oh no, it was a foul. It was a foul.
Guys, try not to put any spoilers in the chat because we're a minute behind.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Let me try and
You'll get our more natural reactions then. Oh, it's weak. It's weak. Too much time on the ball again, and that's a penalty all day long. All day. Clumsy. Christie, I don't know what you're chatting about, mate.
Musiala.
Idiot. Scotland, I don't mean to be horrible with Scotland, but you deserve this. Your tactics are awful.
They really don't look like they're. Hold on.
It's a pen. Oh, no.
No, do you know what? I don't know.
No, that's not a pen, you know.
No, I think that's a bit harsh, to be honest.
I'm trying to see where the foul is. It's Christie behind, ain't it?
If they're gonna, if
Christie.
Christie's the one they're giving the foul to, I think that's on the edge of the box. I don't think it's a penalty. if Christie's the one that they're saying gave away the penalty, I think that was outside the box, that foul.
Yeah. Christie's the only one who made contact there.
I think it'll be very harsh if this is given as a penalty because I think Christie's initial. To be fair, I don't even know if I would even call it a foul.
Yeah. It's one of them that always got to get given, though, isn't it? Well, at least Robbo comes back early. That's all good.
I think that the foul takes place outside the box if they're saying it was Christie personally.
VAR says penalty. It's a pen. No, it's free kick. So it is a free kick. So VAR working properly in the Euros.
Very good. Yeah, at least justice was done, man. The more I'm noticing it, the more I'm realizing Florian Wirtz looks like Jamie Vardy. It's actually
he does.
crazy.
It is Vardy, man. That's why he can't come to the Premier League. He's not allowed to.
We can't have two players that look exactly the same in the league. No. That's crazy.
I mean, what would Rebecca do? She wouldn't know what to do, would she? I tell you what, though, if Liverpool could get Wirtz, man. Yeah, John Henry says the English refs would have gave a penalty. They would have.
They probably would.
They would have drawn a line. Would. They would have drawn a line over the foul. You know? Oh, I hate the referees in our country. Tony Kroos. Oh, this got to be 3-0, ain't it?
I was going to say, do you know what? If Kroos is the one that takes this, it's probably going to be 3-0 anyway, like it was a penalty.
If there's anyone who can get a ball over the wall this far, like this close to goal.
Do you know what? Gundogan's pretty good at free kicks as well, you know?
Yeah. Kroos has got the beauty of it. And, yeah, the up and down. And
the up and down, yeah.
They're the one to smash it.
McGinn, get up. He's not going under the wall, mate. Trust me.
It just looks stupid, doesn't it? Oh, Gunn's left a lot of space there.
Oh, they're going for Havertz.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah, Havertz taking it. It's all right.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy.
You got Kroos there and you let Havertz take it. Oh, it's well outside the box.
Yeah. It wasn't even close.
They made that look like that. Why didn't they just show that view from the start?
Do you know what?
Oh, man.
Scotland, man, come on, man. Get your act together, man. Make a game of this. Jamie's
Come
right. Your
on.
tactics are awful at the moment, man.
Just get stuck in, throw some balls into the box. What is it they say? Put it in the mixer.
Yeah, and the thing is, Adams is the type of striker that is good at like hustling and playing it
He
into
wants-
feet. He's not going to beat people and stuff.
Yeah, he
Play
wants
it
the
in, let
ball
him
over the
rough them
top.
up.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wants
let
the
him
ball
get
over the
stuck
top.
in, man. He's like Calvert-Lewin. He likes to just have a fight, physical, get involved. He's not silky. There's no point trying to pass the ball into his feet. He's not going to turn and take people on and all that.
Have you ever seen a film called The Faculty? Horror film back in the day.
For some reason, it rings a bell. I don't know why.
Because the head coach of Germany looks like one of the actors in The Faculty.
Are you the guy from Scream?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the right film? You know,
No,
first ever.
No, I can't remember what the actor's called in Faculty. He looks a bit like Nagelsmann. I have to get the actor's name up. Hang on. He really does look like him.
Do you know what? I think people got a bit too caught up in the Bellingham thing to forget that. I think it probably actually is Musiala who's the best young talent in the world at the moment. And don't get me wrong, Bellingham's brilliant, but Musiala,
Him and
man.
Foden, maybe.
Musiala is special, man.
Yeah. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Yeah, Ren. Yeah, Ren knows what I'm on about.
Okay, a couple of people think Musiala is better.
Musiala, Bellingham, Foden. I'd say they're the three, ain't it?
And I'd probably put Bellingham at the bottom of the list if I'm being totally honest.
Part of me thinks Foden's a system player at City, though.
Oh, do you know? No, but his talent, though. He's super
He's
talented.
Yeah, he's super talented. I just wonder, because I think I've not seen Foden. Ooh, that was horrible.
Jeez, ref.
Cool. Let's have a look at this on the replay. Ball's got. He actually gets a bit of the ball.
Oh, okay. He actually did get the ball, to be fair. It was the follow through that made it look bad, but he did actually get the ball, to be fair. I think a yellow card might even be a bit harsh there, considering he actually did get the ball.
It's the intent, ain't it? It's the. Yeah.
Well, he looks aggressive.
Look at
it. Look at him mean mugging. If I was McTominay, I'd be worried about what he's going to do next time we go for a 50-50.
Yeah, don't go in the showers with him.
He was mean mugging. Jesus.
Demo says, big up Demo, he says, Vardy, Lee Chappie and Wirtz can't be in the same league.
Big up Demo. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's freaky how much he looks like Vardy. And obviously, Chappie and Vardy, the likeness is uncanny as well. It's actually
Lee Chappie's been on the team bus, ain't he?
I think so, yeah.
With Vardy, they had like a Spider-Man moment, you know, the thing.
Yeah. No, big up Chappie. I actually messaged him the other day to welcome him back to the Premier League because it's good to have them back.
Has he been doing shows lately? I haven't seen these shows.
Do you know what? I haven't actually checked out his channel, but
I think he might have stopped for a while.
I definitely know he must be excited to be back in the Prem.
Yeah, definitely. They got Potter there.
Even though they've had their manager. Oh no.
Offside.
Is this manager is this referee Spanish? I'm trying because we see him in the Champions League, don't we? This referee.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't even handball, you know, to be fair. It come off his shoulder.
I don't know. Demo condolences on Curtis Jones, mate, making the squad. That's Demo's man. Oh, the rest French.
Oh, okay, French. Yeah, I knew we see him in the Champions League.
Who was that referee that was really good, and then Mourinho scared him away, and he never refed again?
Oh, is it? I don't even know.
Remember that ref? He used to do Champions League games all the time. Quite young, I think, blonde hair, side parting.
What? Who was Mourinho manager of at the time?
I think he was manager of Real Madrid at the time, and he had enough of him, and he just quit.
Ooh. If there's one thing you can't let Havertz do, it's outpace you.
No.
Oh, come on, bro. That's a terrible goal kick.
Scotland are just all over the shop here, aren't they?
Yeah, they don't look like they've got... It's like the moment is overwhelming them.
Yeah,
I mean, Germany are a better team. Let's get it right. But
look
they
here, they're
don't
not
look
pressing
like...
here. They're just standing off, letting Germany do what they want.
Yeah,
This is meant to be. This is meant to be the Euros.
Come
That's
on.
better. There you go.
But then the refs get... I
That's
don't
all
think
right.
that was a foul.
That's
I don't
all right,
think
though.
that was a foul,
Keep
to be
doing
honest.
that. Let Cruz know you're not going to let him play.
Oh, Hollywood's saying, and there's Frisk. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, that might be the one, yeah. And Mourinho's like, nah, you no longer. And he got scared off.
Drum's asking, is Wirtz better than Musiala? No, I'd probably go Musiala out of those two if I was being...
Wirtz is great, but Musiala's done it at a higher level at the moment, ain't he? Champions League, in Champions League football as well.
AJ saying Bellingham's more complete. I don't know. He's more of a physical specimen, but like...
Jude is... I think Jude plays like he's 30. It's mad. He plays with so much maturity for a kid his age. So
yeah, it's actually quite free. I don't think he's 21 yet, Jay. I think he's still 20, you know.
Yeah, and he talks like he's 30. He's so mature.
Yeah. It's actually quite freaky how much, like, if I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't want my 20-year-old son to be that mature. I want you to still have a bit of kid in you. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's a tiny bit disturbing.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be talking to my 20-year-old son and I feel like I'm talking to my 45-year-old friend.
That's it.
You know
Put the ball in
like,
there. That's better. Keep doing that, Scotland. Keep the ball further up the end. Wirtz is definitely quality, though. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. Without
the German production line's mad, though. They just keep bringing ballers out.
I tell you what, though, Musiala slipping through the Chelsea net is another massive Chelsea typical. What is going on?
Is that where he was?
Yeah, bruv. He was in the Chelsea youth system and they didn't think he was good enough, Jamie. How on earth?
That must have only been recently, though, because he's only young, ain't he?
He went back to Germany after he left there, innit?
God, bloody hell.
Imagine having Musiala and then not thinking he was good enough.
Well, they thought that about Salah and De Bruyne as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they have even what's his name that they let go out, the left back that they let go out last season is really good.
Oh, Maddison.
Yeah, Maddison. Now, why did Chelsea keep having all these good players and then they don't even know what they're doing with them?
Well, their youth team was more of a farm, weren't it? Where they sold them off.
They kept winning the youth FA Cup every year, didn't they?
Yeah, but
Chelsea just win the youth cup every year.
I don't. Apart from Reece James,
was Declan Rice in the Chelsea? No.
Yeah, Declan Rice was at Chelsea as well. Yeah.
Ah, fuck yeah, no.
Declan Rice left Chelsea to go to West Ham.
That's crazy. Listen to the people that we're saying: Rice, Musiala, De Bruyne, Salah. Like, how can they have all these players and not think they're good enough?
Maddison.
Unbelievable.
Tomorrow.
Unbelievable.
They let go tomorrow as well, didn't they?
Yeah, I like Tomori. I wouldn't call him generational the way the others are, but he's still a good player, though.
Yeah, still a talent, yeah.
I mean, you even look at the fact that they've got no striker now, and you think, could they have not kept Tomori around for Abraham around for one more season? Like, he's going. Spurs are interested in Tammy now, isn't it?
They had Elise for a bit as well, if I remember rightly.
Oh, Chelsea, did they?
Yeah, in their youth team, yeah. I think Elise went to Arsenal youth, to Chelsea youth, to then Reading, and then Crystal Palace, I think.
Okay.
Daniel Sturridge was a Chelsea youth, yeah.
Well, they got him from City though, innit? He
Yeah.
was originally City, then they got him
Oh, that's
from
true. Yeah, that's true.
they got him from there.
But
Because remember
Chelsea, yeah,
we
we
bought
from
him. We
Chelsea,
bought him off Chelsea. Yeah, we
He
bought
was a
him off Chelsea.
ready-made player at Chelsea, wasn't he?
Bolton was when I realized he was the guy. When he got that move to Bolton, I was like, Daniel Sturridge, we need to go and get this guy. He was so good at Bolton. There you go. Look, put
Go on,
it.
Scotland. Go on.
Someone,
I didn't drop down
no
for
one
him.
there
That's
for
what they
the,
got to
no
do,
one
man.
there for the. Yeah, they've just got to start. They've got to mix it up a bit here.
Jesus. No, oh my God, the touch.
One of you flipping now.
Their touches are so scarily bad.
Yeah, they're nervous. They're nervous.
Yeah, Solanke. Solanke was a Chelsea youth, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Solanke was, yeah.
I've had so
There you go. There you go. There you go. Hold it up. There you go. Winner for it. Shout out to everyone who said Kimmich can't play right back anymore.
Yeah, Kimmich is different, man.
You can't be that good and be doubted. Do you know what I mean? You can't be as good as Kimmich and be doubted. Come on.
I don't know if there's a position on the pitch he probably can't play.
Probably just any of the like striking forward type positions. Other than that,
play over defensive midfield probably. Yeah, Nathan Ake was a Chelsea youth.
Oh yeah, he was, isn't it?
Just so many. But when they had the Roman Empire, obviously Roman sold them all off to make money when he was buying players, wasn't it? So they just sold off their youth team.
But if you think about all these players, if they'd just kept them, look how good their team would have been.
They'd be Man City now.
I still can't believe Musiala slipped through the net. That one is just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Musiala and De Bruyne and Salah. Those are the three where you're looking, you're like, you didn't think they were good enough.
Balling. It'd be crazy money to buy Musiala from Bayern Munich.
80 to 100 mil easy.
Yeah. And if he signs a new contract, you can put a few more on that as well.
Definite.
There's some players that we'd all love, like all teams would love, but sometimes they're just out of range. I think Real Madrid do it the best. They wait till they're out of contract. That's what Real Madrid do.
But you know why they can afford to do that? Because they've got such an allure that they know people will pick them. Exactly. Someone like Liverpool, we got to be worried that once you become a free agent, you'll pick somebody instead of us.
Yeah. No, to be fair, if you're a free agent, you got between Real Madrid, Liverpool, maybe a Chelsea or a City. Every footballer almost probably choose Real Madrid because it's when you get the chance to play for it, people might not like it. It's Real Madrid, man. It's who they are.
And even if you end up like Odegaard, where it doesn't quite work out, at least you could say, "Look, I played for Real Madrid."
Yeah, and Real Madrid's just a weird team. Weird team, man.
Look at him! Look at him, just gliding.
Does he remind you a bit of Eden Hazard?
A little bit.
Very surely. Oh, great tackle. Oh. That was old school. That was old school. That was a Sunday league tackle.
Defend with your life, innit? Just literally any part of your body, just put it on the line. Gundogan's down injured, though. Look at Musiala just gliding through.
Yeah, he's got that. Oh, look at his tackle. Have it. Well done, John. Sidelines. Well done, John. Sunday league. Get in there, Barry.
It was bad. It was a bit of poor goalkeeping as well. Oh, that's a penalty.
That might be a red.
That's a red.
He might be off here.
That's actually a red card and a penalty, bro.
Might be off here.
Card and a penalty. That was a horrible challenge.
Oh,
yeah, he's off.
That's a red all day long, man.
It's a red card and a penalty. Yeah, he's gone. VAR, he's gone.
Sunday league, that is perfectly fine. You got Barry. Well done, Barry. Get stuck in, son. Don't let him have you.
Why is he pretending he's injured? How's he hurt?
I don't know. He felt it after him. You know, like you get phantom pregnancies. That's what he got. Got a phantom injury. It was so bad. That is a red all day long.
That was a shocking tackle.
It's old school, man. No shit's given. Big up, big up Solo in the chat.
But Jam says, no, that's just a Scottish yellow.
That's a great saying. I'm going to use that.
A Scottish yellow, you know. Yeah, get up. Get up, you wimp. Oh, my days.
Ref's coming over to see how illegal that was.
Flipping hell, that was... He's got to go, innit? It's a penalty and a red card. That's a shocking tackle.
It's a penalty and a red. I don't know what's not the... Didn't even get
He's
the ball.
out of control, 2 feet off the ground. Jesus.
It's a leg breaker.
Look, referee didn't even have to look for long.
Oh, this is embarrassing for Scotland. That was a
They got away with the other one, and now
they didn't even touch the ball.
He's lucky if he gets away with a red here as well.
Of course it's a red card.
Ah, he is. Yeah, it's a red.
Yeah,
He's been given a
it's
red.
gone, man. Oh, man. Who was it with the tackle?
Christie.
Oh, that guy there.
Said it.
The one next to Robbo.
Oh.
I love how the ref has to explain to him why he sent off.
Jesus. Gundogan getting up is actually like, oh, I don't even want to watch it again. Flipping no.
I love how it has to be explained why that was a red card. That's hilarious.
And now his whole tournament is over because Scotland aren't going to get out of the group.
No. See you later, Brian. Why are you giving him a high five? That's criminal. That was the objective.
I'm actually quite happy to watch Gundogan actually get up and walk that off because that was a shocking tackle.
Don't Gundogan take the penalties? No,
I think he does normally.
No, it's Kai Havertz.
Sympathy penalty. Why is everybody baby this Havertz guy like he's only 18 or something?
I know.
Some sympathy. You telling me that Tony Cruz, Gundogan, you telling me there aren't better penalty takers
I
in
laugh
the
he
team than
missed
fucking
this.
Havertz?
I laugh he missed this. Man's dog shit.
It's 50-50 he will miss it, bruv. It's Kai Havertz, bruv. Some sympathy penalty, like what Arsenal did. Trying to get their striker some confidence.
Miss.
This keeper's terrible, though. He ain't saving shit. Unless Havertz actually puts it wide.
Oh, he scored. Damn it. Straight down the middle. I love how he was huffing and puffing like this game ain't already won.
Such a basic baller, man.
I don't think Havertz is that great as a footballer. I really don't.
He's basic, man. I'm sorry. I'm not letting any Arsenal fan fool up my head. He's a basic footballer, man.
Basic and ugly. That's what he is.
But he's worth, in terms of his total transfer fees, he's worth what, 130 million now, something like that.
Yeah, it's mad. I don't think you're allowed. I don't think you should be allowed to stop on a penalty.
Well, apparently, as long as your momentum doesn't stop, so you have to continually be moving forward, don't you? Like,
but a keeper can't move. So what fair does that make?
Yeah,
I think you should just be one fluid motion.
they're just giving the advantage to the forward all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now that they're down to 10 men, this game could get ugly.
Yeah.
Scotland need to regroup.
It was a shit penalty as well. Yeah. Oh, 3-0.
Big up Ravi. Yeah, we had to. You know what though? All jokes aside, Lee took that roasting like a man. At one point, it was 6-on-1. At one point, it was 6-on-1, and he was there. He didn't shy away. He didn't hide. I got a
he said some wild stuff yesterday on Never a Fowler.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Well, that's Lee, isn't it? I'm not.
Man comes out
I'm
of wild
surprised,
statements. Comes out of wild
I'm not
statements.
surprised. Yeah, Havertz has been all right this year, Jay. He has, but he's still a basic footballer.
I
You
don't
know
think
what I mean?
he's like anything special.
Nah, the sun shines and the dogs are some days. Do you know what I mean?
God. This is a terrible game of football.
Yeah,
So-
Scotland have been absolutely terrible, man. You got to feel it for him.
Yeah. You see Conor Bradley getting 2 goals for Northern Ireland the other day.
Yeah, that's
That
our
kid's
little
special.
G right
That
there,
kid's
bro.
special as well. Can't just have a
Hit it.
crack. Yeah, have a crack. What you got to lose? You're 3-0 down, 10 men. Worry about all this build-up play.
You know what I mean?
Well, at least we go have our left back fitter than last season. Back early. Oh, you thought Scotland tried to just sit back and defend in the first half? Wait till the second half. They're not going to move.
Come on. Oh, yeah, I forgot to change the score. Come on, man. Jesus.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Scotland, man. It's half time, people. 3-0. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's not a good game to watch, is it? It's not a good game to watch.
No, I don't like one-sided dominating team like games, especially when it's a big competition. It's meant to be the best of the best, ain't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Jav, yeah, we're trying, bro. We're trying to cheer you up because I know you must be disappointed in Scotland at the moment. You know what I mean? Big up everyone, man. I did see an Arsenal fan actually. I think Sugar's an Arsenal fan who's saying Chelsea tried to kill his career. Now we're trying to revive it. I hear you, but I think he's got to do a lot more reviving before I'm gonna jump into the Havertz is a good player boat. Do you know what I mean? At the moment, I just think he's very basic. And here's the crazy thing, James. Arsenal fans themselves, even though they've tried to do the whole, nah, man, Havertz is good. The first thing they've done is say, yeah, we need a new striker. Let's replace Havertz. So even though they did all that bigging him up during the season, now they're like, yeah, we want to replace him and get a new striker in.
Yeah, it's a madness.
Because where does Havertz play if they buy a striker? He's back on the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, he does everything. He does. I'll tell you what Havertz is. He does all the basic stuff really well, and that's it. You know, he's a German Emil Heskey.
Yeah. Well, no, I think Emil Heskey was better, if I'm being honest.
Emil was a baller, to be fair. Do you know a player I loved? And I wish we got him? Damien Duff.
He was underrated, Damien Duff.
He was such a good player, man.
Yeah, he was underrated. When Chelsea had Duff and Robin on the wings, they were absolutely killing it.
Yeah, and Joe Cole. Baller he was.
Yeah.
Then we got the worst. We got the worst version of Joe Cole, didn't we?
Do you want to know what's crazy? So LFC fan, it is on Beige and Reds TV, bro. The Lee Roasting was on Beige and Reds TV. Go and check it out, bro. Joe Cole the other day for the Soccer Aid. Did you see how good he still is, bro?
I did watch Soccer Aid.
Bro, if you see his goal, chest control, touch, bang, nutmeg, Petr Cech. Like, Joe Cole still got it, bro. He was such a good talent, Joe Cole, man.
Yeah, I like players like Joe Cole and stuff like that. He was a great player.
Those players don't exist in football anymore because it's being coached out of them, in my opinion. Now all the managers just want a system player who follows instructions, and do you know what I mean? Like people like Joe Cole are being coached out of it, where they used to be able to express themselves and be more natural, and they're not really allowed to do that kind of stuff. Like you look at modern football now, and you think, where would a Joe Cole fit in? Like I'm trying to think, like what team in the Premier League right now plays in a way that Joe Cole would have been allowed to express himself? I can't really think of many of them.
Yeah, exactly. Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. One of those ones. Big up Wale says Madrid are paying Mbappe £150 million signing on, 150 million euros signing on. Jesus,
it was a free transfer though.
that's the whole of Liverpool's budget.
But that was a free transfer though, and he's still got 150 million signing on fee, and I believe his wages are 575 grand a week.
But here's the thing though, bro. Why is it that they get that much of a signing on fee? Just because you don't have to pay a transfer fee, it shouldn't mean the player gets all of that money to himself though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it goes over 5 years of his deal, so it's not up front. It's over 5 years, but so 150 million over 5 years for his sign-on fee plus his 575 grand a week contract. It's mad money. That's why no one else could compete with that signature. All right. No
Apart
Premier
from the
League
team he was leaving, PSG is the only other team.
No Premier League team can pay that at the moment, the way the Premier League is coming down on teams. So
crazy.
Mad.
Saswat's asking if we're just going based off pure talent and X factor, is Musiala the best?
What in the world?
Quite possibly. I mean, you do still have Kylian around, obviously, and one or two others. But
I'm not going to say my thoughts on Kylian again. I don't want to get.
Yeah. We won't go down that one. Yeah, we won't go down. But Musiala's right up there, though. He's definitely right up there.
Yeah, he is.
Super talented.
My worries about players like Musiala and all that. These talented young players sometimes fade out as they get older. And that's just my worry with people like that. But at this moment in time, yeah.
But would that be because it gets coached out of them, James? No, do you think?
I think they do, especially in today's game.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Jack Grealish a little bit. He's not the same Jack Grealish that was at Aston Villa, is he? That went to Man City.
No, it's been coached out of him. It's totally been coached out of him. And
I think someone like that will happen. If I'm Musiala, I'd never leave Bayern Munich. Why would you? You're allowed to play your way. You play outstanding. You play one of the biggest teams in world football. You're always going to be in the Champions League. You're going to win trophies constantly. Why leave?
Apart from wages, I guess wages will be the only reason.
It's the only reason, yeah.
Yeah, just maybe wages.
I think Wirtz has got something a bit more about him because I think he's a bit bigger. He's got a bit more size about him. He looks a bit more, he doesn't rely on what Musiala relies on. So I think Wirtz could work in England with many teams.
We said it before it kicked off, James. So, and I'm going to say it again now, watching it at half time. With all due respect, these are all old men. Get them a stool, man.
Why are they standing up?
Why have they got them standing up, man?
This is
I hope they're not making them stand up. I hope they're letting them sit down during the game,
They must do. They must go over to the TVs and watch the game. And
if they've got them standing up just for this bit, then fair enough. But if they make them stand up during the game, I promise you, I will get angry. You can't have Uncle Righty standing up all game. Do you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, look at Musiala's movement, man. Gets ghosts into space as well. That's what I like about that touch.
Turn, bang.
That touch. He knows what to do before he's got the ball.
21 years old. Unbelievable.
That's what's special about him. He knows what he's going to do before he's got the ball.
Yeah.
I think Jude Bellingham, when you look at Jude Bellingham, I think Jude Bellingham's more about pace and power. He's an athlete. Well, Musiala is that raw footballer.
Yeah. Bellingham's got skill. He does have skill. Bellingham does have skill, but you're right. Musiala's more technically gifted than Bellingham.
Yeah, he's just a pure footballer.
Oh, I don't even want to see that.
That tackle is horrendous.
The more I'm watching it, the worse it gets. Jesus, that is a bad tackle, man.
Yeah, it weren't good. It weren't good.
Now Havertz thinks he's the man because he scored a penalty.
Oh God!
Like you said, bro. Soon as he's 70, get the man a stool, bro.
He right 60 himself.
Yeah, I don't want to see my granddad having to stand up.
I'm sorry, but Graham Souness looks like the coolest granddad in the world.
He does, doesn't it?
And he also looks like a granddad you wouldn't start on.
He looks like a granddad who's still got old man strength. You
Yeah,
know,
got farmer's strength, you know.
Yeah. And I
Pick
think
your kid
people, I think people forget just how fucking good he was.
dynamite
Like,
footballer.
I know he was before our generation, but go and look at some clips of Souness. He
Oh,
was
he's dynamite.
ridiculous.
Dynamite.
Absolutely ridiculous. If we had a Graham Souness in our team now, we win the league.
Yeah, he was him and Stevie in the middle together. Can you imagine?
Ah, that would be ridiculous.
You ain't getting past it. Oh yeah, you ain't getting past it.
If you'd have took Pete Graham Souness and put him in this Liverpool team, we'd have won the league.
Yeah,
we would have had that strength, that leadership, that shithousery, plus the quality, everything that we would have needed in our midfield this season.
Yeah, he's a quality player. Quality. Who's better, Foden or Musiala? I think
Musiala.
Musiala's a better footballer, but Foden's more effective.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
But for pure talent, Foden is a quality player. There's just something about Foden. I think he's super talented, but he suits the system City play. I've not really seen Foden for England yet, like we see for City. But I've seen Bellingham for England, like I see at Dortmund and Real Madrid.
I do want to watch him in this tournament, and kind of, I hope Southgate utilizes him properly in this tournament.
I think he's got to play left wing. Personally,
I know, but that ain't the best way to utilize him.
No, I just feel like he wants to get Trent into the midfield, don't he?
Yeah, I get trying to get all your best players on the pitch, but Foden's got to play in that number 8, advanced number 8 role for me. He's got to be central.
They keep saying, "Oh, Trent's too much a liability at right back." Well, you see the England-Iceland game that Kyle Walker let the goal in for.
Yeah, Walker looks like, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, Walker's allowed to start dipping in terms of performances. He's 34 going on 35 now. Do you know what I mean?
But
like, we can't even hold it against him anymore.
I do think Walker's defensively out of position a lot, but his pace gets him out of trouble. Like Walker says, he loves giving the attacker a head start in front of him. So he catches them up and wins the ball. Him just saying that shouldn't be allowed. Because that means you're naturally out of position and you're relying on your pace. I just think all this Trent's a liability stuff when you got, Pickford in goal. It's just.
And the crazy thing about the crazy thing about trying to call Trent a liability is, well, Liverpool won every trophy with Trent at right back.
Yeah.
But we really want to run that narrative. Why was he not a liability to Liverpool when we were winning all our trophies? I think it's very easy to run that narrative. Do you know what I mean?
If he was South American, Trent plays in every South American team.
Yeah.
Because they look at him and go, you've got that much talent. Yeah, you can just play.
Yeah. They'd appreciate what he does and they wouldn't keep concentrating on what he doesn't do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hide his weaknesses and show his strengths. That's what you do. And every player's got a weakness, unless you're someone like Messi. Most players have got weaknesses in their game. No one's perfect.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. But I do get that maybe Southgate wants to get all of the players in. He's looking at it like, well, if I can play Foden in a different role, I can get them all in. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Trent, Bellingham, and Rice, Saka, Foden, and Kane is as good as it gets. That's what I ain't gonna lie there. That's as
on paper. Yeah. It doesn't really get much better than that, does it? Yeah, for talent, 100%.
And if with Rice there, that frees up Trent to find space with his passing.
Although going into this tournament, bro, I'd swap Saka for Palmer.
Yeah, I think Palmer's a more informed player right now.
I'd play Palmer instead of Saka, especially that he hasn't even recovered from the injury.
Do you know what's mad? They don't want you to gamble, but my God, do they put gambling adverts on for football? But they don't want you to gamble. It's irresponsible, but it's an Admiral advert.
And do you want to know what? Google must be actually like upset, but at the same time, they're kind of taking the mick. They've shown the advert that's got Rashford in it, but Rashford didn't get picked.
Right.
So Rashford's in the Euro advert, but he's not even at the tournament. That's
Well,
got to be rubbing it in.
that's like UFC still using Conor McGregor, although he's out of UFC 303.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, you see that he's out.
But because they know what they're doing. They know what they're
Yeah.
doing because McGregor's like the most marketable, isn't it?
So they're still using his face, although he's not there. It's mad. Tell you, Hungary, Switzerland tomorrow, I think it'll be an all right game. I like Hungary.
This is Rooney said Trent can't defend. No wonder he's failing as a manager.
Yeah, he said I wouldn't play Trent in midfield. He can't defend. So where do you play Trent then? If he can't, like literally, if Trent can't defend, where do you play him?
It's such an easy narrative to just say.
Does he just quit football? Does he just quit football entirely then because he can't defend? Because he can't play right back because he can't defend. He can't play midfield because he can't defend. So where does he play?
Isn't it? What they're trying to say, just put him up front. Is that the only place that he should play then?
It's just, he's got so much talent. And you go, no, don't play him because he can't defend. Oh, I'm sorry.
Let the haters hate, man. Let the haters
mad. I mean, Rooney of that head should not be saying anything. How does a man's head get that big when it never used to be? What's happened there?
Rooney is the definition of, and we always knew it as well. This is the funny thing. He's the definition of, I'm in shape because of what I do for a living. But as soon as I stop doing what I'm doing for a living, I'm going to gain weight rapidly.
Naturally, you know, some people just naturally big.
Put on weight. Yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you've seen the Rooney documentary, which is a really good documentary, actually, he doesn't live a healthy lifestyle. He likes to go out for drinks and all that kind of stuff. So you're gonna put on weight. Yeah. If your body's been used to working out for 30 years and then you just stop working out, you're gonna get big anyway. Yeah, but if your lifestyle is unhealthy, then it'll be even worse. Second half has kicked off, by the way.
Just kicked off, guys.
Second half is underway.
The one thing I will say about Rooney, I will never diss his playing ability. The man was incredible.
Oh, sensational.
I don't care if he played for Man United, he's an Evertonian. I can respect someone how good they were, and he was
top three Premier League player of all time. I'd probably say Wayne Rooney is.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say him and Gerrard are the best British products for generations.
Yeah, without a
shadow of a doubt. Oh, a little foul here on Christie to start the game.
It looked like Rudiger slipped, I think.
Yeah. A free kick here. Right, come on, Scotland, straight away. Put it in the mixer. Put it on the mixer.
Istanbul, come out, start as you mean to go on. Do you know what I mean? Rattle a few cages. Come on. Shake the bird cage, man. McTominay, what you got? You've been at Man United your whole career, mate. You must have some quality. What you got?
He ain't got much, to be
fair. What you got? What you got, bruv? Come on.
Not
to be fair, I get what he was trying to do.
Yeah. Well, how does McTominay look old and young at the same time? Do you know what I mean? Look at him again. He looks old, but then young at the same time.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you know what? Bellingham's like that, isn't it? Bellingham looks young and old at the same time. I know exactly what you're talking about.
He's got a 30-year-old man's physique. He hasn't got
a 20-year-old weird, physique. Yeah. It's actually so weird.
Like Rooney. Rooney looked 40 at 16, didn't he? He was mad.
Yeah. McTominay's not even that young anymore, though. He's about 27 now, isn't he?
I have no idea. Just know he's not
very
good.
Yeah, I don't think McTominay's actually young anymore. I think McTominay's actually quite... He's like, he's getting on a bit now. Let me see how old he is. Yeah, he's 27. I was right. Yeah, he's getting on a bit now.
Oh, everyone's saying about Bale. Yeah, Bale's up there with Rooney and Gerrard as British player. Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Oh, 100%. Oh, look at Mussy. The thing about Bale is you can't talk about him in the Premier League because he spent his best years in Real Madrid, didn't he? So
yeah,
that's why he doesn't go into the Premier League argument. But the 2 or 3 years he was in the Premier League, I think people sleep on just how good Gareth Bale actually was, if I'm being honest.
He's a superstar. There's no doubt.
Gareth Bale was absolutely different class.
He has got the hazards about him, Musiala, isn't he? That low sense of gravity.
That low center of gravity, change of direction.
Same sort of build and height as well, ain't he?
Yeah, Musiala is definitely somebody who I would be over the moon if Liverpool got, man.
Yeah, he's either Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. That's his career.
I wouldn't be surprised if his
You know,
next destination is Real Madrid.
yeah, you know when you see a player, you just know their career straight away.
You know Real Madrid won him already.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
they're
already
kicking
know they're
tabs.
thinking like, how can we get Musiala out of Bayern Munich? You know they're
Yeah,
already
they're
thinking
kicking
about
tabs. I think Real Madrid are looking at Haaland and Musiala for the next few years.
it. Imagine this: they lose Modric and they replace him with Musiala.
It's wrong, ain't it? It's not.
Like, but that's what Real Madrid do, innit? That's just what they
Oh.
do, bro.
And then they'll probably sell Rodrigo and buy Haaland, and then have
Yeah.
Haaland, Vinny, and Mbappe as a front three.
Something stupid like that.
I think Haaland will go Madrid eventually. No doubt.
When
about
Guardiola leaves Man City, Haaland will leave
it.
Man
Yeah,
City. That's
Haaland
what
go
I
Madrid.
think.
I reckon
Yeah,
Haaland. One more next season will be his last season at City, then he'll move on.
Yeah, I reckon he'll end up at Real Madrid as well.
So I think he said his dad already said he wants to play everywhere. So
and he's what 23 and he's already played for 4 different teams. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who cares too much about being around for a long time.
He wants to move around, man. And there's no way Real Madrid ain't going to pick him up eventually.
All he's got to do is run his contract out as well. It's not even like Man City can do anything about it, to be honest.
No, and that's what Madrid do, isn't it? They do best, pick up freebies.
And it'll only be about, what, 25 by the time his contract runs out, and they'll just pick him up, boom, give him a big pay, bang, there you go.
I literally think Madrid, when they see a player with 2 years left in their deal, I reckon they talk to him straight away and get in their ear. And don't sign. We'll get you for free in 2 years' time.
Musiala's only got 2 years left on his.
Yeah, I bet they're on the phone right now to his agent while this game's happening.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And they just go like, "Don't sign the paperwork. We ain't going to buy no one. You're our man. 2 years. You're in a white shirt." And all right, bang.
Slatan's making an argument here to say that what happens to Endrick if Haaland goes to Madrid, which is fair. Endrick's obviously 18. If Haaland goes there in 2 years, that'll be when you'd think Endrick would be starting to become like a first team regular. I guess there's some validity in what.
Where does Endrick play? Does he play in the wide areas? Does he play through the middle?
No, he's a striker, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, is he a striker?
Yeah, I'm sure he's a striker.
He's so young though, ain't he?
But he'll be 20 by then, isn't it? If we think about like 2 years' time, Haaland's contract runs out, Endrick will be 20. By then, you'll be thinking Endrick would be like pushing himself into the first team at that point. So
yeah, it's like if Haaland leaves City, where does he go, though? You gotta think it's gotta be Madrid. That's me.
You know what? I know people think I'm wild. Might think I'm wild for saying this, but I wouldn't be surprised if Haaland was still the type of player who would go to a Man United. You know,
yeah, like, I don't think he gives a shit. Yeah,
it seems to me like he's just more about wherever's the best place to go, I'll go. Like, yes, he has that loyalty to City through his dad, but I don't know, man. Chelsea, Juventus, Bayern Munich. I'm sure there's clubs out there that Haaland would go to if it weren't Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I mean, Bayern Munich. Is Bayern Munich not the perfect destination for Haaland?
I can see
Harry Kane will be retiring by then in 2 or 3 years. Haaland just goes and replaces Harry Kane at Bayern Munich.
That happens. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah, he's got no loyalty to Dortmund, has he?
Nah, he's got no loyalty to Dortmund. I don't think he's got a lot. He's got a loyalty to himself. Haaland strikes me as the type of guy that will go wherever the money and the right move is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they've got short careers. You probably should do that, to be fair. I don't think...
Possibly his dad and Roy Keane having their beef might be the only reason he might not go to Man United. Like, the only reason. But even Roy Keane hates Man United.
Yeah, I don't think that matters no more. Yeah, yeah, United. Have you seen the overlap when Gary Neville still calls Alex Ferguson coach or gaffer?
Yeah.
So why are you scared of him? He's not your coach now. Why are you scared of him? You're a man.
Like, yeah, you're a grown-ass man now. Why are you still calling him that? Well, you got to love Roy Keane, though. You don't give a shit.
He's got no shits given at all. He doesn't care who he offends.
None whatsoever.
I do like the overlap, though. It's a good watch.
Yeah. I think that's the best football podcast on YouTube. I actually do.
They've all got great chemistry, all of them. What's the lady's name again, the female footballer? She's great on it as well.
Oh, shit. Why have I forgotten her name? Jill Scott.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
great as
No,
well.
she's funny. She's actually funny. I like Jill Scott.
Yeah, she's the sort. She don't take herself seriously, so she blends in well with them, don't she?
Mm.
That's what I like about her. Not like
And
Ellie.
do you know what? I know they hated each other's plays, but I like the dynamic between Carragher and Neville. I actually like the way they're like
Well,
best of friends and best of enemies at the same time.
They're brothers, ain't they? Let's face it, they love each other, them two.
But if you think about how their friendship started off, they hated each other. So it's actually hilarious how it all.
Yeah, well, it's like a Mank and a Scouse coming together. They just like this shouldn't work, but it does work. Their chemistry is great together. The way they wind each other up.
Yeah, they don't mind taking a piss out of each other as well. That's what I think I like.
And they're obviously.
I tell you what was a really good podcast I watched the other day. Have you seen the Father's Day podcast that Ian Wright and Jamie Carragher did with Peter Schmeichel?
No.
Yeah, they did one it's on Sky for Gillette. It was sponsored by Gillette and it was for Father's Day. And it's Ian Wright, Jamie Carragher and Peter Schmeichel, and they're talking about watching their sons be footballers and like the pride and the worries and the stress of being like a footballing dad. It's a really good podcast. If you Google it, it should come up straight away. It was really good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I like it when they talk about family and stuff. Because I'm a dad.
Because obviously Ian Wright and Peter Schmeichel have both got sons who've won the Premier League.
Yeah. And Jamie's kid's in the academy at Liverpool, ain't he, if I remember rightly?
He's up in Scotland now. He's moved up to he plays in Scotland now. I think is it Inverness? I think he said he plays for now, I think.
So he's no good then.
He had some horrendous injuries though, his son, apparently.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he suffered really badly with a knee injury for like 2 years. They thought his career was going to be over,
Yeah, injuries when you're young, like big injuries when you're young can stop your career, can't it? It's not good. But being a son to a famous footballing dad must be hard.
Yeah, it's good and bad at the same time, innit? Because you get the hookup, which is a good part, but then the pressure of being
you're not
as good as your dad. Are you as good as your dad? Yeah,
do you remember Paul Dalglish could never.
Jamie Carragher spoke about that in the podcast.
Yeah.
He was like, all people used to say to him in the youth system is, "You're not as good as your dad." And Carragher said he used to be like, "But Dalglish is the best player to ever play for Liverpool. What are we doing here? Like, how can you be cussing him saying he's not the greatest player to ever play for Liverpool?" It's like
he lived in that shadow his whole career, and that's the thing, isn't it? You just it must be difficult.
It's probably
the worst one. The worst one is Geordie Cruyff. The worst one is Geordie Cruyff. Yeah, he never had a chance. Johan Cruyff, one of the greatest of all time. Revolutionised football.
Can you actually imagine? I think that's why Beckham's kids didn't want to play football. They're probably
they're like, fuck
this, man. I don't want to live up to this name. Nah, forget that.
And then you got Messi's kids and Ronaldo's kids in the academies at the moment, don't you?
Yeah, that's going to be some different level pressure.
Imagine if they carry on the rivalry generations later.
That would be hilarious.
Like 15 years' time, we're talking about Messi and Ronaldo still.
I wonder if they'll put Junior on their shirt. Do you think they'll actually put Junior on their shirt?
Yeah, you got Messi and Ronaldo Jr.
Messi Jr.
Have you seen Endo's? How good Endo's kids are, by the way.
No, I haven't. No.
Have you not?
Oh, what you mean? Like when they came onto the pitch during?
Yeah.
Endo's son's dribbling was ridiculous, isn't it?
Go! Oh, it was just doing everyone up.
Is that?
And then Robbo's son came in with a flying tackle. I was like, sign Endo's kid up, get him in the academy now. Let's do it.
Oh, do you know what's funny? I remember watching a documentary with or an interview, sorry, should I say, with Callum Best, and he was talking about the pressure of being George Best's son and like everyone having this high expectancy on you of like your dad was this great man, now you've got to be just as good as him. It's a lot of pressure. It is a lot of pressure.
I'll give you a story about Callum Best. So my blood father, because my dad's my stepdad, but I call him my dad. My blood father is a Man United fan. From like always been a Man United fan, yeah. And when I was born, he wanted to call me Callum because George
Okay.
Best was his idol, and he wanted to call me Callum. And my mum was like, "No, that name sucks." And she called me Jamie, thank God. But I was almost called Callum. I was almost called Callum, you know. And no disrespect to our cow, obviously.
Yeah.
But my mum was like, "No, I can't be called Callum after Callum Best. I would have been named after George Best and a Liverpool fan. Could you imagine that?" But yeah, he was a massive Man United fan, and I didn't really get into football till I was about 8 years old. And when I was like, my dad, Keith already left then.
Oof.
Good effort, right across the goal. Surely he already left my family then because he cheated on my mum with a much younger woman, and
Okay.
at the same place that him and my mum worked at.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
so he left. Like he just packed his bags and left. He couldn't give a shit. And so he left when I was around 7 or 8 years old, and then my dad came into the frame. My stepdad, who I call my dad, my hero, my idol, and he supported Liverpool because he grew up in the 70s. And the reason I supported Liverpool because I was sitting with him watching the football once. Because back on ITV, you had the big match, and it was one Premier League game every Sunday,
Yeah, I
and
remember
it was
that.
always Liverpool because they were the main team. And the first Liverpool game I ever watched was the last game of the season in 1989, Liverpool Arsenal, when Arsenal won on the
Okay.
last day. And my dad, you remember the big fat pub ashtrays?
Yeah.
My dad had one of them in the house, and he picked it up and threw it at the TV and smashed our TV to bits. And from that day, I was like, well, if Liverpool means so much to him, and it means that much that he's broke our TV, and maybe I should watch Liverpool. And that's how I supported Liverpool from that day on. So since '89.
Okay, yeah.
That's nice.
I'm an 80s baby, but I don't remember that I don't remember the 89 because I was too young. But yeah, that I've, obviously you look back at it now, you think, yeah, that must have been crazy. 2-0 win at Anfield to win the league. How the fuck did we even let them do that? Like,
Well,
how did we even let them do that?
some people blame John Barnes for it, don't they?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, because there's a bit in the game when we're 1-0 up with only a minute to go. Barnes has got it in the corner, and instead of going to the corner and keeping the ball there, he cuts inside to get a shot out, but it gets blocked, and they go up the other end and score.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that. Was it Michael Thomas who got the winner, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we bought him 2 years later.
And then we bought him. Yeah, what the hell?
and he stayed with us for a long time. I think 97 he left.
He was with us longer than he was with Arsenal, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think he left in 97.
He was a good player, Thomas. But yeah, that is great. That shows you how much of a different world it was. Because if you think about now, they're in. Good goalkeeping. That couldn't happen now. You couldn't score the winner for one team and 2 years later you play for the team you scored the winner pass. That's not happening in modern football.
No.
Unless you're in like Germany or Italy, maybe, because those countries still kind of do that, but not in the Premier League.
It's mad, ain't it? Like, you can get a player in Italy that will play for AC Milan, Inter Milan, and Juventus the whole career.
Christian Vieri played for all three.
It's just mad. It wouldn't work in England, would it?
Even Seedorf played for Inter and AC. Pirlo played for Juve and AC. Like, it's crazy to me how they can play for both of the teams. I've always thought Italy was a bit strange that they don't mind when it comes to all
That'd be like a player going from Liverpool to Everton to Liverpool to Man United.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen, would it?
Weird.
It wouldn't happen. And they openly do transfers and talk to each other. Zlatan Ibrahimovic played for all three, didn't he?
Yeah, shit, he did.
He
did, yeah.
That's mad to me.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, I don't even know how that's even possible, man.
Hummels went from Dortmund to Bayern Munich back to Dortmund.
Yeah. No, but I think that's because Dortmund don't have that
same.
Control over them. You know what I mean? Like, because they gave him back when they didn't think he was good enough anymore. They took him when he was great, and then they gave him back when he wasn't good enough anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done with you now. You can go back. We've used you
shit!
up.
Did Pirlo play for Inter as well? Did Pirlo play for all three? I don't remember Pirlo playing for Inter Milan. Was he at Inter Milan? Oh, look at this! Germany can just bring Sane off the bench. Fucking hell!
Yeah, it's mad, ain't it?
Oh,
do you remember Figo? Is Figo from Barcelona to Real Madrid the wildest transfer ever?
Well, considering he ended up with a horse in his bed, yeah.
Yeah, didn't someone throw a pig's head on the pitch when he was taking the corner?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was there.
Oh, the
I was
breakaway.
exaggerating with the Godfather thing, but yeah, the pig's head. That's like
Oh,
he must
poor.
have had to watch his back on a whole nother level, bro. On
That
a
was
whole nother
devastating, man.
level.
I mean,
I
he
was
was.
devastated because at that time I was a Barcelona fan at that time,
Yeah,
and then I
I
was
love
like, "What's
Figo.
Figo going Real Madrid for? What the fuck?"
And everyone's got to remember at the time, Figo was the player.
Yeah,
No one
he was the
touched him in
most
world
expensive
football.
transfer at that moment, and it was 50 million. I
Yeah,
think he was the world's first ever 50 million pound
and he was
transfer as well.
adored by Barcelona, and I mean adored. And he went, you
Yeah.
know what, I'm going to Real Madrid. He had to have police protection at home, didn't he? 24/7.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I can't believe he did it, bro. I actually can't believe he did it. I really can't. I'm actually surprised that Barcelona even accepted the deal, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I think it's all to do with Figo's agent, if I remember the documentary I watched. Because Figo
I'll tell you
regrets
what.
it, don't he? He wished he never did it.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
Mm.
I didn't know that he regretted it.
He don't
Oh,
regret
yeah.
going to Real Madrid, but he regrets the way it happened.
Oh, okay. Okay.
His agent had a
I'll
lot.
watch that. I'll make sure I'll watch that.
Yeah, his agent had
Oh,
a lot of say in it, man.
Pirlo started it in a fair play, Vic. Okay, so he started it in there. That's probably why I don't remember him.
Yeah, that's
Why I
it,
don't
Vic.
remember him
There's
being
it's
there.
on Netflix, a documentary.
Quickly thoughts on from MK. Musiala on the wing after watching this game. I was all right with it, even when Cal used to be like he would like it. I think you get the best out of Musiala centrally, but I
Yeah.
ain't got an issue with him being our
If
new left winger. Like I
if
don't
he
have a
went to the
problem.
Premier League, I think the left wing would suit him in the Premier League because it gets him out of the way of all the, the hustle and bustle of Premier League football through the middle, and you might get the best of him. But internationally, you can play him in the 10. You can see what he's doing. It's different.
Yeah. But he's got that variety within him, which is why it makes such an outstanding signing as well.
Yeah, exactly. McGinn's game, Rudiger's massive. I didn't do anything. McGinn's quite stocky, though, ain't he?
He is, yeah, he is. You can tell. McGinn looks like the type of guy that might be a little bit like Rooney. After he quits, he better keep it up, or he might put on some weight. You know what I mean?
He needs to go for a jog. Oof. Nice shot.
That's one thing that I know I personally take advantage of, because I can see even in my dad now. I can, like, my dad's older now, obviously, but he's still got it's like a thing within our DNA to naturally be slim. And I know I take advantage of it with my poor diet and stuff, because I know I don't have to watch my weight. Where some people, they can eat a hot dog and literally they feel like they've gained weight as soon as they finish eating.
That's
it, you know
me.
what
I
mean?
get bloated, man. I have to take my trousers off. When you get that feeling where your belly can't move and you're okay, I have to take everything off.
Yeah. I'll never forget. There was one time when my missus' sister spent the night with us, and she saw me making a hot chocolate at midnight. And she was like, "You're going to have a hot chocolate at midnight before you go to bed?" I was like, "I do this all the time." She was like, "What?" Like somebody just disbelief of like me not having to watch my weight or think about what I have at all, that I can just have a hot chocolate at 12 o'clock at night. I was like, if I'm being honest, I have a hot chocolate at least every other night. Like,
now, were you hot chocolate? Do you do hot milk and hot water?
hot milk.
Yeah.
Hot milk.
The freaks out there that use hot water to go.
Hot water to make a hot chocolate should be illegal.
It's
sorry.
horrible. I know
It
you
should
can
be
do
illegal.
it. You get the instant stuff out of the jar and you can just boil your kettle, but it's rank.
Yeah, it should be illegal. Anyone who, you're committing a crime if you make hot chocolate with water. I'm sorry.
You are. You're committing some milk, guys. Just warm
yeah,
up
you're
milk.
committing a crime. You're
Put it in
absolutely
microwave for
committing
2 minutes. You're done. You're ready to
Boom.
rock and roll. Yeah, I'm mad. I drink coffee before I go to bed.
Yeah, but I don't know how you even do that.
Caffeine don't affect me no more.
How
I don't know what
my
heart and liver is fucked, but I don't fall. I can fall asleep.
It's like your heart. You know, that's why I think I heard somewhere that's why they banned Red Bull and vodka in a club, because the Red Bull is trying to speed your heart up and your vodka's trying to slow your heart down. So it's like it's fighting with your body at the same time.
It's like taking
Hold
acid.
on.
Great ball. Oh,
he's just come on, boy. He's been on the field a matter of minutes.
Is that the Dortmund boy, ain't it? Falkberg.
Fucking hell. 4-0. That's a
That's
beautiful
beautiful,
goal.
mate. I
Unbelievable.
make porridge with water. My mum used to make porridge with water.
Oh God, porridge and water. No.
It's disgusting. My mum makes it all
Ah,
the time, porridge and water. She'd make a
nah.
massive vat of porridge when we was a kid with water.
Yeah.
You know, a massive vat of porridge. She'd be like, oh, and she's like, eat it. Eating. Because
Ah,
back in the day when I was a kid, if you didn't eat your food and you went to school, the food would still be there when you got home. And be like, you better finish it now. I've eaten it up. So, oh, for
yeah.
God's sake.
No, what a finish.
That
He
was a
couldn't
great
have hit
finish.
that cleaner if he tried.
It was beautiful football. The way they built through the middle there was so easy as well. Scotland have been embarrassing. I don't mean to be
Do
horrible.
you know what?
But
Do you know what's funny though? All the people around all the teams around the world now thinking, hang on, and we missed the trick not waiting for Nagelsmann to finish his tournament before we hire him as a manager.
yeah, no, because I think he signed an extension, didn't he? Just before the Euros.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's going to be there for a while. But I think with now he's only 36, ain't he? 37.
Yeah, it's actually
He's-
crazy
he-
how
he-
young he is.
He's got so much time in the game. He's going to be a great coach. There's no doubt about it. No doubt. I do believe he will be Liverpool manager after Arne Slot as well.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah.
The only thing about starting that young is maybe you'll finish earlier. Because you got to admit, if you've been a manager
your
since
career is
you were
massive.
30,
Yeah.
if you've been a manager since you was 31, which I think it was, is he 30 or 31 when he started at Hoffenheim?
Yeah, 30, I think.
By the time you're 50, you'll probably be fed up. Do you know what I mean? Because you've been managing from such a young age, you'll probably get to 50 and be like, yeah, I'm fed up here. I can't be arsed with all this.
Well, that's the thing. He's had Hoffenheim, Leipzig, and Bayern Munich. Now he's a German manager. And after this, he's probably going to go to the Premier League, you'd expect.
You could almost say he's been an international manager too soon in his career because he's an international manager and he's not even 40 yet.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it?
Look at his finish. Bang!
Lovely
He
touch.
could not have hit that any sweeter.
He hit it just as it bounced up in front of him. Look at the bounce and the connection. It's all in time.
That is as pinpoint of an arrowed finish as you will ever see.
If he kicked that just half a second after that bounce, he would have missed. He couldn't connect with the ball any better.
Unbelievable finish.
Yeah, Nuri Saharin's a Dortmund manager, ain't he?
Yeah, it got announced today.
Because the old Dortmund manager left because he had a fight with Hummels before the Champions League final, didn't he?
Oh, I just thought he left because he didn't think he could do any more.
No, apparently him and Hummels had a massive fight before the Champions League
Surely
final.
Hummels has got to go before the manager, though. If that
Hummels has gone anyway, hasn't
he? You got to feel it for a minute. He missed out on winning the league with Dortmund by like 10 minutes. And then he goes to a Champions League final and gets beaten by 2 goals after being a better team. It's like, he must have just thought, I can't, like, I'm never going to win anything here.
Scotland have just been very poor. I don't know how good are this German team that good or is Scotland team that bad?
Combo of both, I think.
Yeah. And they got some super talent, Germany. There's no doubt about it. Absolute super talent. They're going to go far.
Bringing on Muller now, a little experience to see the game out.
I love Muller. Such an underrated player. Even now in his career.
He's one of the most intelligent footballers we've ever seen.
Yeah. He reminds me a bit like Bobby.
Yeah.
You know, that German.
Although obviously Bobby was obviously much more skillful.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? That sort of clever, forward, unselfish player that makes everything tick.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And he says Anfield's his favourite away ground, isn't he? So
I think everybody does. We've literally got to just squash that whole who's got the best ground. It's just Anfield and everyone just needs to accept it.
Well, every player, when they talk about what's your favourite away ground for atmosphere and things like that, they all mention Anfield.
They all say Anfield. Every single one of them says Anfield. It
might not be the best looking stadium and the most modern, but it's got the best special moments. And that's what that ground's about, man.
Yeah, here comes the Godfather. I think anybody who put their money on Musiala winning young player of the tournament might already have the money in the bag.
Yeah, my dad got Germany in the sweepstake.
That's not bad, you know. That's not bad.
He got a load of other crap teams, and he got Germany as his main team. I think I got Italy and Spain.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Spain. Do you know what? Spain might. I think Spain could impress if they click, because they have super talent. There's no doubt Spain have got the talent.
Mm.
And what's his name? What's the young called again? Is it Joe? Not Jose. What's his name? The youngster that they've got in their squad.
Someone said it earlier in the chat, I think.
And he's only bloody 17.
Yeah, the Barcelona player.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Can't remember now. Someone in the chat will say it in a minute.
Yes, yeah. Why am I googling it, guys? What's the
Lamau, yeah.
Apparently, he took his homework with him to the tournament.
That's dedication, man.
I don't know if that was just people being bantering or if it was true, but
yeah, he's.
Imagine being so young, you've took your homework to the tournament. What the fuck?
He's a talent. That's the thing with Barcelona. Their youth system's mad.
Yeah. Well, everybody's always known down the years, isn't it? Ajax and Barcelona are renowned for having the best academies in world football. I think everybody knows that.
Yeah. Ajax's academy in the 70s and 80s was nuts.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, he's 16. I thought he was 17.
Jesus Christ.
Imagine doing your homework on the plane to the Euros. What the fuck?
I left school at 16. As soon as I was 16, I was allowed to leave. I was gone.
Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you.
Good ball in. 3 in the box. Fullberg again. Oh, it's there. It's there. He's got a 2.
Off the bench for a brace. Madness.
The first touch was shit, but he still finished it.
Off the bench for a brace.
Oh,
and Scotland have been absolutely embarrassed.
This is poor, man. Fuck rug on a hatter, you know.
You got to feel it for McCoist as well, because he's got to try and remain unbiased in commentary. And he's just like, yeah, my home nation's getting absolute. Oh, no, he's off.
Oh, he's offside. He's offside.
Yeah,
he's offside. Scotland being let off here. First,
that was a jammy goal anyway. that was that. Oh no! To be fair, the defender made a tackle and then it bounced off him. But he's offside. Sure. He's offside. He's offside.
Man like James, yeah, it's offside.
Yeah, this is the thing, the goal difference. If they keep on letting in the goals, they're not going to be able to get the third place because
this is what you and me said earlier, ain't it? Just accept the 1-0 and be done with it.
Yeah, or 2-0 at the most. You know what I mean? Don't let it get embarrassing, man. Because this goal difference could really count for you.
Who's this unit they're bringing on?
Do you remember when people said Tierney was better than Robertson?
Oh, the Tierney hype drives me mad. What a crock
of shit that argument was.
I've never seen him be good anywhere.
He was good when he played in Scotland, but...
Yeah, but so was I. I had a week at Aberdeen. I was amazing. It's like... this semi-automated offside is wicked. Yeah, they're using semi-automated offsides in the Euros, ain't it? It works much better in that line crap. Germany's test is going to be against heavyweight teams. Yeah, of course it is. You know, you expect Germany to beat Scotland in their home ground, in their own country. Thing with Scotland, they could have performed a little bit better. I don't even think they've had a shot.
No, I don't think they have they?
Yeah, that's the semi-final. It could, if it goes the right way. Germany, Portugal, France, England. If it goes the right way, that could be the semi-finals. Which,
if somebody asked you to pick a semi-final, that would probably be the best outcome out of them all, wouldn't it? If that actually did end up being the semi-final.
Germans just know how to win tournament football, though. No matter how bad or good their squads are.
They've been quite poor in the last 2 tournaments, though.
Yeah, when the World Cup, they went out in the group stage.
Yeah,
and Spain, didn't they? If I remember rightly.
No, Spain went out in the round of 16
Is it round 16?
to Morocco.
What was the World Cup when Germany lost to was it South Korea in injury time or something like that? Knocked them out. Was that the last World Cup or the World Cup before?
Japan was the team that knocked them out the last World Cup. I think
It was
it was.
Japan. That's it. Yeah.
I think it was Japan. Yeah.
Japan are a nice little team though.
They played well in that tournament.
They got some techie players, Japan.
Looking back on it, when I was watching Endo, didn't know he was going to end up at Liverpool.
Yeah, go back on that tournament. Endo was cooking in that tournament as well.
Yeah.
Good little player, man.
Because that was the remember that was the game when the ball, there was that whole question: did the ball go across the line before it was scored? Do you remember? Because it was
that's
like,
right,
did it go out for a goal? Did it go out for a goal kick, or
that's right,
or did it stay in? Yeah, the controversy.
Oh, this is good football again. Header in. It's too easy. It's too easy.
I've always said, yeah, to be a player like Andy Robertson or a George Weah, or those players who are world-class players, but their country is just rubbish. And the stress it must be that on your club team, you're just playing with world-class footballers week in, week out, and then you go to your national side, you're like, nobody here is on my level. This is
it's like Ian Rush and Ryan Giggs for Wales, isn't it?
Yeah.
George Best for Northern Ireland. These gifted quality footballers.
There's nobody on your level. Do you know what I mean?
And George Weah, because I grew up watching Italian football. I used to watch George Weah a lot, man. He's when he was at AC. Scored one of the greatest goals I ever saw when he took it from his penalty box to the other.
He's probably the worst one out of all of them, because it was
Nambia,
he was like
his country.
I think he was Liberian. I think he was
Liberia. That's it. Yeah.
But he played at least some of the others have got the odd if you're George Weah never had not even a chance.
No.
Yeah, not even do you know what I mean? This man Emre Can, yeah.
It's like look at Emre. That man's Turkish. No doubt about it. The thing though, obviously a good one, Emre Can. Podolski was Polish, weren't he?
Yeah, Ozil was Turkish.
Closer. He was Polish as well.
Yeah, I think Closer was Polish. Yeah, I'm sure he was.
Mesut Ozil.
Yeah.
All Oh, that's a ball. Oh, I didn't connect.
That was a good part.
Thomas Muller looks German though, don't he? No, he actually looks pure German when you look at him. Gundogan, man, what a player, what career.
Yeah, I feel it for Scotland.
I'm not sure these people are Scottish because I've not seen one ginger bloke yet. Not seen one ginger.
Who's coming on? Oh, Scanklin. I've never even heard of him.
It doesn't matter.
He's got the number 9 shirt. I've never even heard of him.
I have no idea. He might play in Scotland. But yeah, this is that Thingy's son and the Norwich goalkeeper gun back in the day?
I'm not even sure. I wouldn't be surprised. Go on, Robbo. Do it alone. There you go. Come on, let's get a goal for pride. Let's get a goal for pride, Scotland.
Start to play a little bit. Oof, almost.
This is the thing that's been the most frustrating from a Scotland point of view. Every game you watch, there'll always be a point during the game where the opposition will look a little bit like they've got a spell in the game. Even if it's for a few minutes. Scotland haven't even had 30 seconds of this game where they look like they were they've just been dominated from start to finish.
It's been poor, man.
Scotland actually haven't had a shot, James. I think you're actually right.
No, they ain't
I don't actually think Scotland have had a shot.
Oh, so that Shanklin scored 31 goals for Hearts.
Okay. Why didn't they start him then?
Because he plays for Hearts.
But they give him the number 9 shirt, man.
I don't know. I think they went with the more pacey forward, but it hasn't worked, has it? Just hasn't worked. They haven't played. They've not turned up at all. A man like saying he's good. He doesn't understand why he didn't start. He's a poacher. Problem is, being a poacher for Scotland means you've really got to have the ball a lot in the final third. And when you ain't got the ball in the final third, yeah, it's going to be difficult for him, ain't it?
Big up Sandy in the building. I'm not against Robbo starting. I just think we need to have another option as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, look, we all understand Robbo's not going to be the same Robbo as 3 years ago. It's just natural.
He's 30, 31 now, isn't it? So, and fullback is the most tiring role in the whole of football. So,
especially for a Klopp Liverpool team back in the day.
Yeah,
it's up and down constantly.
Ali's asking, would I get Sane? As a talent, yes. In terms of his overall attitude, I don't know. I worry a bit about his attitude. Like,
I mean,
his dedication to being the best is what annoys me.
Yeah, because I think Sane could have been the best player in the world.
Yeah, his talent is he's exceptional.
It's weird. Some players are just happy being where they are.
Yeah, I can't imagine Sane leaving Bayern now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, and they're just happy with that. You know, Sane, if he worked a little harder, could have been what we talk about with Mbappe. But
yeah, he came through with that crop of players, and he was just as talented. Yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it?
Sometimes players are just happy where they are in life. Because I do think you've got to have that drive. I mean, look at Ronaldo and Messi, talented players, but their drive to be the best is insane.
Yeah,
mentally, you got to have that, you know.
It's just one of them things.
Sane's deadly as well. If you can get him on a counter attack with his pace,
I mean, look at what he did in the Champions League this season. He was brilliant in the Champions League this season. Like, here he goes. There he goes. Oof.
Straight through. It's about. There you go. He's involved a lot already.
I'd probably say finishing is the one thing that if he improved like 5% on his finishing, then he probably would be one of those players you would say he's just got absolutely everything.
Yeah, you'd think he should be getting 20 goals a season easy.
The
amount of chances he creates for himself just with the pace and athleticism.
And the crazy thing is, he used to play left wing for City, but he plays right wing for Bayern Munich, which is so weird that he swapped wings.
Yeah, they like him inverting a bit more, don't they? We got 5 minutes to go. Poor Scotland, man. Who else is in this group?
Poland, I think. Is this the group with Poland?
I'm trying to think if Scotland can come back from this.
Let's look at the schedule. Hungary and Switzerland.
Oh, is it? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think Scotland can get some points out of Hungary and Switzerland. Well, you'd like to think so, anyway.
Hungary are a good team, man.
There you go.
There you go. Consolation. Take the right iron back. Rudiger fucking up. Beautiful.
Get the goal difference down. There you go.
There you go. But they brought the big man on. Look what happens. They're having a party now. Look at them go. Nothing like a consolation. Nothing like a consolation to get you going. You know what I mean?
Might be the only goal they see all tournament. Might as well celebrate it.
You got the big man up. That's what they needed to do. Look, you get in there, making that, and Rudiger puts it in his own net. Comical by Rudiger.
What a finish from Rudiger! What's the finish? What's the finish from Rudiger?
Did he spin on it and head it?
Look, this is an exceptional finish. Bang!
Hang on.
He's meant that, you know. Look at that. What a finish, Rudiger.
Rudiger had 4-1. He had 4-1 at 8-1.
Yeah, he had 4-1. What a finish from Rudy.
He has. That's an actual. He spun on it as well. He spun on it. I tell you, they're checking the goal. Oh, don't check the goal.
For
just
what,
give it
man?
Them,
what
man.
Are they checking it for?
Just give it to him, man.
At 4-1.
Excellent finish.
They've given it. That would have been the most harsh thing ever if they had a flipping.
I love it. On UEFA's website, they've already gave Germany the 3 points.
Oh, hold on a minute. Shams is saying that goal difference isn't the first thing that they check. It's the head-to-head. Oh, okay.
Is it the head-to-head?
So the goal difference doesn't matter as much. Oh,
okay, that's all right then.
Head-to-head probably is a better way to judge it in tournament football, to be honest, because you could just rack up loads of goals in one of the games against one of the crap teams, and then
goal
all
difference
of a sudden,
is a bit of a piss take, isn't it? Yeah.
Head-to-head is a better way to judge it.
Hungary are quite a good side, you know. Switzerland. Yeah.
This is fine. Stealth says, I need to let Matt and Callum know they got to be careful what they say about Diaz because he might make a diss track for them now. It's true. Have you seen him rapping on that? He did like a he did a feature. No, he didn't do a diss track, but he did a feature on like a rap song. It's on Twitter, bro. If you go and watch it, he did all right as well. He did well. Yeah,
carried some bars.
Well. Yeah, man. Big up Emil, love brother. Big up yourself. Yeah, he did well, man. He actually, I don't know if I could actually show it. I think it'll probably copyright if I go on Twitter and show it, but because it's on Twitter. Yeah, he did a little rap, bro. He was good, man.
I'm going to find that and watch it.
I don't know what he was saying, obviously, because he's talking Spanish, but he was good. It sounded good anyway.
I'll give it a look. Got Group B, Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. That's a heck of a group.
Yeah, that's probably the toughest group in the
Looking at that group, though, you go feel like Spain, Croatia, and Italy, one of them will get the third place playoff, you would have thought.
You'd think.
Albania could be the whipping boys in that group.
Stranger things have happened, though.
Got England's group so easy. Should be 9 points.
I feel like you need to have a difficult team in your group to keep your motivation up. You can get complacent when your group's easy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Fans loving life after a consolation. Big up.
You got to rate it, man. They came to see a goal and then they saw one, man.
Yeah, man. They're in a lovely country. They're in Munich, enjoying it. Probably been on the Steiners. Loving life. I love it when San Marino score a goal and their Twitter goes mad. Have you seen it? They go mad like we scored a goal, and like,
they can't get many though, innit? That much like
does
San Marino ever score? Like you gotta rate them for showing up.
Yeah, I bet San Marino just wish they were part of Italy.
Yeah,
because they're an island off Italy, ain't they? They're like, oh, can't we just join? Just be part of Italy.
Yeah, they take some beatings, man.
I gotta say something quite, maybe a bit risky. I don't like Iron Brew. There you go. I've said it. I've got that out.
Oh, don't you?
No.
I think Iron Brew. I do.
But I don't know if the Iron Brew we have is a real Iron Brew. That's the only problem.
It's an acquired taste, but I like it.
I don't think we have the real stuff. I reckon you got to go to Scotland to have the real stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's called Iron Brew as well, right? Like that's actually the name of the
company. Or is it Irn Brew? Is it Irn Brew? If you say it was Scottish, Irn Brew. Irn Brew.
I do like it though. I do like it.
Sorry, John. Sorry, man, like Jave. Sorry, I do apologise. I think the Scottish stuff is probably nicer than the English version of it. Put it that way. Because I love Mountain Dew, but I've had the American version of Mountain Dew. It's completely different.
I don't know if I've tried Mountain Dew, to be honest. Have I tried it? I don't know if I've had that.
It's the most sugary drink you've ever had in your life.
I know, like there are loads of drinks that I like.
It's disgusting. It's 5-1.
He squeezed it in the bottom corner.
Didn't need to happen. His hair doesn't.
You've got to look at the goalkeeping for this one, though, man.
Pure olive oil on his hair as well. Beautiful. Emre Can. No need for it either. No, no need for it.
Just rubbing salt in the wound, man.
No
Hollywood
need for
Rocks,
it.
like, re-sign him. Nah, that ship has sailed, man. The
Yeah,
Emirates,
Klopp didn't want to lose him, but Chan just
you know,
wanted. I think
Chan,
Chan's contract was he wanted to be he wanted guaranteed time to play.
yeah. I had some inside information on it. Basically, he said he'll sign a new deal if Klopp promised him his start, and that was the summer that Naby Keita was coming, and Klopp said, "Look, I can't guarantee you that you'll play every week." And he went, "Nah, I'm gonna go then."
Yeah, it weren't
I
actually.
wish he'd have just bet on himself and stayed, because we wouldn't have had all those problems we had with Naby being injured all the time if we'd have had Chan around.
Probably wouldn't need a DM there either.
And you know what? I still think Chan was a brilliant player, if I'm being honest.
He was. Scored one of the best goals in the Premier League era for Liverpool. And that is over.
And that is it. Full time, 5-1.
Oh, it's not nice. It's not nice from Scott, but it's what the Germans do, man. They're efficient monsters. And they go about things in an efficient way. Started the Euros off in a blast, though. Loads of goals.
Yeah. 100%. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with
from tomorrow onwards, 3 games a day. 3 games a day.
Can't wait.
Beautiful.
Can't wait.
And then in the evening, you got Copa America.
Yes. What time? Is there
have you seen that thing? So
put out?
From 1 p.m. in the afternoon till 1 o'clock in the morning is Euros and Copa America.
That's what we love. What? No, but what channel is Copa America on, bro? Do you know what channel?
Actually. I'm not sure. I have no idea. I don't know if it's on TNT.
Because that's the only thing sometimes I hate, that a lot of the tournaments are put on channels that are like you have to pay for, or that I don't have. Full time, people. Now, you know, in terms of goals, we can't look. It followed the trend of another Drifty watch along, 5 or more goals.
There you go.
Apologies, Scotland. I tried to give you the, you know what I mean, but
we try to get you to win 5. Oh, it's on Premier Sports that you have to pay for.
Yeah, see, you got to pay for Premier Sports, man. Lip's sake, man.
The first game is next Friday, I believe. Argentina, Canada.
Yeah, that's annoying, man. I would have loved to have been able to watch that, but sure. I agree, Jay. I think Uruguay could possibly win the Copa America. I'll be honest with you.
I think it's between Uruguay and Argentina.
Big up Mitsu says Drift play Telltales The Walking Dead season 1. Okay.
Oh, it's a great game.
I'll look it up. Oh, have you played it? Is it good? Yeah?
Oh yeah, it's a tremendous game. Absolutely tremendous.
Yeah, I'll look it up, man. I'll look that up.
Yeah, it's a really, really good game.
I'll look that up, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been looking. I've been looking for some games. I don't know. Everybody's requesting the horror games. I think they want to just see me shit the bed, but
horror games, survival games rule though. I love horror survival games.
Yeah.
There's so much. Yeah, Evil Within. They're the ones you need to go with. They're quality.
Yeah, I'll check them out, man. But full time, 5-1, Germany versus Scotland. It was a very entertaining game in terms of goals, but the quality overall was very poor, we have to say.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what, Klopp? I might try and get some gaming done tonight. I'll see how I feel. I'll see if I get tired. I'm trying my hardest now to not eat as late as well, because the filming always means that you eat really late. So I'm going to try and not eat too late tonight. So we'll see. We'll see.
If I'm up, I'm eating. That's my only problem.
I'm a little bit like that.
Yeah, I love eating late at night. When you snack during the night, that's my weakness.
Yeah, which is the worst time to eat.
Yeah, because that's when it all sits on you, ain't it?
Yeah, and then you don't get any sleep because your body's actually digesting food rather than resting. So you wake up and you're still tired. And
you're meant to go to bed not hungry, but that nice level where you wake up starving.
I think what they say, the optimal thing for sleep is you you ate 4 hours prior to falling asleep, so your food is halfway digested already, or something like that.
Yeah.
But I've never done that in my life. I've never ever gone to sleep without it being less than an hour since the last time I had something to eat.
I've gone to bed with literally food in my hand. So that's happened, man.
Yeah. Oh man, do you know what, guys? Big up Luke, who will be live tonight at 11 o'clock to discuss the fallout. So guys, make sure you got. Are you going to be on with him, James, tonight at 11? Yeah. Make sure you go and support the boys as well, guys. Go over there. That'll be a good one. Big up Luke. Big up Jamie, doing good things on the mixed martial arts and all things combat. Yeah, I'll try. I'll see Klopp. I'll see if I can have the energy tonight. I'll see. The thing is, I normally get the itis. What I'll do is I'll eat and then I get tired because I've eaten. You know, when you eat and then you just feel the tiredness kick in. It's like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I'll try. But no, how you feel about the opening game, James?
Yeah, I like it. It was a good game. Good goals. Germany looked great. They look like a force to be reckoned with in this tournament. And as I said, they got a good half of the draw as well. So they literally could go quite far. But look, we've got some good games tomorrow. The Spain game, Croatia, it's going to be a cracker. Switzerland, Hungary, could be a decent game.
Yes, you know what? You're a don for reminding me, Jamie. I almost forgot. People, if you didn't see earlier on, guys, on KOP-ISH, I'm putting the link in the description right now. I'm going to share the screen with you guys to show you where I will be tomorrow for the Spain-Croatia game, guys. Join us on TIFO. It's a new watch-along platform. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun in the new year. We're doing the Euros to warm up, to get everybody ready, to start getting used to using the software. I'll put the link in the description, guys. If you click on that link, it will take you to the TIFO website. All you do is you put in your username, your email. Obviously, you just make up your username. You put in your email, you put in whatever password you want, and then your referral code is DRIFTY or KOP-ISH. Put DRIFTY or KOP-ISH as your referral code. Sign up. It's free, guys. You don't have to pay to sign up. Once you're signed up, that is it. You'll go straight through to the main dashboard, and there you'll be able to see all the different content creators that are there. And I already have a stream set up. So let me show you my stream, actually. Let me sign in myself. Don't want anyone to see me putting in my password, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. It's like, get to that.
You know what I mean? Let me take that off before. Actually, to be fair, you shouldn't actually be able to see it because it should. Let me just do it though. Oh, what am I doing? I'm signing up instead of logging in. What am I doing? But when my people, I'm just logging in, and then I could show you lot exactly what it looks like. What? Oh yeah, there we are. Right, let me show you guys. And then once you're logged in, this will be the main page, and you'll be able. And then right there, you can see it. See me right there. Set for tomorrow, guys. Watch along. Squidly's in the building already. Big up Squidly's already left a comment. You can see 18 hours and counting, guys, until the watch along for tomorrow. So we will be there tomorrow. Will you be with me again tomorrow, Jamie? You back tomorrow?
Yeah.
For the Spain-Croatia game. So you'll see me and Jamie again tomorrow. Hopefully you've enjoyed it today. Yeah, man, we'll be there. You can join in, as you can see, comment, get involved the same way you can. But you'll once you're in, you'll see TIFO and why we're rocking with them. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, guys. So I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, guys, it's very, very straightforward. As I said, you just put your username, you use your email, create a password, and then use referral DRIFTY or KOP-ISH. And then you're in, guys. That's it. They'll know you've come through us. And then, as you can see, there's a countdown until tomorrow's game, and we will be there. We will be there, guys, and it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. And we will be on TIFO on the KOP-ISH TIFO channel for the England game on Sunday. So make sure you join us for that one as well,
I've
man.
just joined and put in a comment.
There you go.
There you go.
Big up, bro. Oh, no, let me jump back in.
There you go. Chat's football. That's me there. There you go.
Boom. There you go. There you go. So I'm going to start interacting with you guys tomorrow. But no, it should be fun, guys. So yeah, please make sure you join. And again, make sure you go and subscribe to Jamie's channel as well. Let me get a link to Jamie's channel so I can put that in the chat. It'll be in the description as well, guys. Make sure you guys get over there and support Jamie doing big things as well. And love as always, brother, for jumping in. It's been a pleasure.
No, it's been good, man.
I think this is gonna end up being the DRIFTY and Jamie Euros. That's what it's going to be known as after this. Yeah. I'll tell you.
Yeah, most exciting place to be. There you
go. I'm telling you. Well, we keep. There you go, guys. So the link is in the description as well. Make sure you get over to Jamie's channel and subscribe as well. Link will be in the description as well.
There you go. Ali's over there now. There you go. There's another one.
Big up, big up. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's going to be fun, man. Again, I know sometimes people will see a new platform and they think, oh, God, whatever. But it's very easy to sign up, guys. Very, very easy.
Yeah,
literally, how long did it take?
2 seconds.
2 seconds. There you go. James literally just signed up. 2 seconds. It's very easy, guys. And then you're in, bang. You know what I mean? And we move. Very, very similar in terms of interaction and stuff as well. So I'm looking forward to it, man. Should be fun. So be back tomorrow, guys, at 4:30. And we'll do the build up to the Spain game. But yeah, today's game was, like I said, it was uneventful in terms of overall quality. But I think we had a fun day. We got 6 goals. And you can't really ask for more than 6. That tackle. Every time I'm seeing that
tackle's nasty, man.
Jesus.
Nasty.
Look, we've already got a red card. First game of the tournament. We've already got
6
a red
goals.
card.
Some sort of quality players. Can't go wrong with the first game, man.
Crazy,
a shit opening ceremony, but we got
yeah.
Looked like a Teletubbies picnic. It was mad.
Yeah. yeah. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So yeah, people, big up yourselves. Jamie, anything you want to say to the people before we leave out, bro?
No, like I said, I'll be back here tomorrow with you doing the Spain Croatia game. I believe that's the one, isn't it? So yeah, looking forward to it. And yeah, and obviously happy Father's Day if we don't see anyone and talk to anyone for the weekend, and obviously on Sunday, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there as well.
Who don't get anywhere near the respect that they should.
No, like Mother's Day's made a big thing out of it. Father's Day's like, yeah, it's just another day.
Yeah. Nobody gives a shit about dad. All dad does is keep the lights on, fix everything, and protect the house.
Yeah,
that's all dad
I'm
does.
a dad, so I want all the presents. I ain't going.
You know what I mean?
It's my
that's
day.
all dad does.
My day, chilling.
Mitsu, I'm not sure, bro. I'm not sure. Stay tuned, bro. I'm definitely going to be doing some form of gaming between now and over the weekend.
I said gambling for a second then.
No, do you know what? I'm going to try and make sure I don't do any betting on the Euros. I get so caught up in the football betting, yeah, and then I'm always like, and the thing is, I only do like £2 bets, £4 bets. I don't do
you
like
get carried away
bets.
with it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, and then before you know it, you spent 50 quid, you haven't won no money back, and you're like, what the hell, man?
It's a
I'm gonna try. I might. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, until next time, people. Till tomorrow. Big up yourselves each and every time. Love as always, people, and we'll catch you on the other side. Peace.